and a very, very good morning to you. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. My name's Ruth and I'm delighted to be with you. I've been with you forever. I don't think I've been with you this year, actually. How dreadful's that? But we've got lots to catch up on, I'm sure. We've got a great show lined up for you today. Very excited. I did actually check, I have to say, what was happening today. And we've got the launch of the Chainmail DVD Mark II being launched today. Get in. So very, very exciting. We've got some brilliant, brilliant deals for you. And of course, we've got one very special thing happening, and that's the gorgeous Debbie Bulford. There's one thing that I did actually check before I decided to take the shift this morning, was to make sure, and it was Debbie went, oh, I'm not sure about that, not sure. Very excited to be joined by Debbie. We've got some fabulous, fabulous opportunities coming up for you today. So we're launching the DVD, we've got that to come for you. We've got this fabulous, fabulous Dremel, which we actually have a piece that we're going to show. Was it white agate you had, Debbie, or was it the...
Like a clear
we've got
quartz.
a clear sort of quartz gemstone that actually we've used this Dremel kit for, and it looks fabulous. I'm hooked already. I just want one in pink, but it's going to be fab, and we're actually going to price slash it to the lowest ever price. So look out for that. Yeah, lowest ever price. I'm bringing with me some deals today. I'm going to look after you, I can promise you that. We're going to bring to you some special, special pieces today. Great, great show. Some fantastic bundles. And actually, we did mention the chainmail. I'm wearing one of the pieces here, actually, that Debbie's created. But we're going to have that coming up for you later on in the show today, so keep watching. Got a couple of the different designs on here. They're going to fly out, quite frankly. And oh my goodness, loads of storage boxes coming up for you later on. I'm not quite sure I want to tell you this. I'm going to tell you all to bog off. It's not, no, it's fine, because it's a buy one get one free. It's a bog off. That's what you say, isn't it? Buy one get one free. I'm not being nasty. I'm actually being really good, because you're buying one and you're getting one free. So we've got lots of bog offs on the storage boxes. We've got the plastic clear storage boxes coming down as well. They are going to fly. You can't have too many of them, can you? As soon as you buy them, you think, oh, fabulous, I'm going to sort out all of my gemstones. They're going to last me a while, and suddenly they're full, aren't they? I know how it works. So we've got lots of that coming to join you today. Pendant pack, which I'm loving. They're going to go really, really quickly. And some of the kits that we're having today are going to be really quite exciting. But as we always say, the early bird catches the worm. And from one big bird here, we're going to go to the little birds. We are going to bring to you our early bird special. And I have here, if I had a drum roll now or a trumpet, I'd be on both of them. Probably not together, because it would be a dump. But we have less. Wouldn't work, would it?
No.
Do you want to take the trumpet, Debbie?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Okay. One man band it is then. We have. Did you hear that? That was smart. I found another job. Early bird special. Early bird special is gemstone scoop. Hurrah, hurrah! The gemstone scoop. You've got a lucky dip. I feel like I'm about 5 again at a fete having a lucky dip. They are so popular. Now we do have, I think, about 150 of the lucky dip gemstone scoops. That's actually not many. It sounds like a lot, but to those of you that are familiar with us here, you know that's not very many at all. So we've got can I open this up? Can I see what's in here? Good job, I've got my tray. And now every single bead scoop will be completely different. Different gemstones, you're gonna have different drilled gemstones. You might get bigger pieces in there, you might get the smaller ones. It's just a great selection. You can't have enough of these, actually. You never know, you might even get your gems at, I don't know why I've gone all northern, but you might even get your gems at distinction in there as well. Oh, see, as soon as you see them, it's straight away, it's like oh, I'm like a magpie. Oh, seeing this one. So you've got the bigger gemstones in here as well. Got some lovely lavenders in this one. Fabulous piece. I've got loads of you on the telephone lines. Dial nice and early here, 0800 644 655. And you can see if I hold that up a little bit, got some hematites, I think, in there, lapis lazuli, rose quartz, you're never going to go wrong with. Some wonderful lavender tones in here as well. Some gorgeous aqua blues. Remember, every single one is different. I'd grab a couple of these, really, at the price they're going to go to anyway. We've only got 100 left, so that's a third of the stock. Gone, allocated. Congratulations. They really are great for your stash, aren't they? And if you remember, we've got the clear plastic boxes coming up for you. Later on in the show, you're going to fill up those boxes very quickly with your gemstone bead scoops. Remember, they're never going to be, oh, I've lost one, pop that back in there. They're never going to be two identical. They're not. So we better bring that price in for you. For your lucky dip, for your gemstone scoop, try us out on this. Get involved if you... $6.95, $6.95, and there is a lot of gemstones in here, and that's what the early bird is all about, isn't it? The early bird catches the worm, or catches the big scoop of gemstones. In this instance, it would be a little bit heavier than a worm, bit more precious than a worm as well. $6.95, and oh, I nearly said dollars then. I do apologise. If I say that, you can tell me off. You can tell me off because I've been our American channel. I keep thinking in dollars now. This is awesome. I don't speak like that when I'm on the American channel. 100 644 655. Well done, lots of you there, of course. Less than 50 remaining now. 100 have pretty much gone sold out. And if you're there on the web, of course, as well, get it nice and easily. Add it into your order. £6.95. We are going to go and visit Debbie in a moment and find out what she's going to do for us today. I think we've got rhodochrosite. I know we've got rhodochrosite over here in a second, but I think you've got pieces of rhodochrosite in here as well. Hematite. Hematite. Love it. £6.95. Am I peaking too early? I might be. I might be peaking too early. We've literally got less than 14 chances just about to go down at $6.95. Do hold your call. If you get an engaged tone, just hang up and try again, because you never know. There is about a minute wait at the moment, so it's definitely worth hanging on in for, isn't it? And it's a free phone number. We're not even going to charge you for your call. So congratulations if you get your bead scoop. Well done. And if you've got more than one of those, I think you've done really, really well indeed. Okie dokie. Shall I have a wander already? Come on, let's go and meet and greet the gorgeous Debbie, shall we? It's so lovely when I'm working with Debbie because she's gorgeous and tall. It's lovely. I
have to stand up, won't I?
Oh,
I'm sitting down.
It's not all right. You sit down, Debbie. How are you, my lovely?
I'm very, very well. Thank you.
Good. You're looking fantastic as ever.
Thank you.
We've got some beautiful strands of gemstones over here. I'm going to bring them over actually.
There's so many.
I love these. It's a nice combination actually.
Kim, I don't know what you think I'm going to make.
Lots of gorgeous goodies, lots of good. Now, bead scoops have sold out, so congratulations, very well done. But we've got some really gorgeous strands in here. I'm going for I like those together.
I do actually.
Really nice combination.
Sort of finish on there. I like that.
Actually, rhodochrosite. So we've got rhodochrosite and snowflake obsidian in the new gems. Snowflake obsidian. I always work with that with hematite.
Yes, I do.
Love them.
I
They're
do.
So
I think
beautiful.
they can look masculine. They can look feminine. They're just fantastic.
And you get some really gorgeous patterns. That one there looks like it's covered in little daisies. Really gorgeous. It's really cute,
it's
isn't it?
Beautiful.
Every single one's
really
different. Really pretty. And then with the rhodochrosite alongside, you've got very different pattern on that gemstone. You've sort of got the waves that are coming across, some really big discs of gemstone there. So together they look. And if we add in, now which is this one? Is this lavakite? Get me, lavakite. I was a bit worried then. We have lavakite. And actually, it's got a lovely sort of iridescence, almost like labradorite a little bit, like an adulorescence that you get from the gem, like a metallic sort of shimmer that you get. Those three together.
They work really well. I thought that was black labradorite, actually.
Well, I thought it was labradorite.
Here, yes.
Because you've got that adulorescence. It's really strong.
Beautiful.
It's lovely. They feel really nice as well. That's the thing when you've got your real gemstones anyway, they're gorgeous and tactile. Yeah. And let's add in a couple of smaller strands for you in terms of the size of the gemstones. I should move those down a little bit. I'm running out of hand and wrist. There we go. We've got coral and tiger's eye. Really, really rich. Now, that's sort of a mahogany almost. It's a deep sort of chocolate.
But it looks lovely with the rhodochrosite. It says rhodochrosite.
Rhodochrosite.
That looks lovely with that.
It's going to bring out those sort of pinky tones, isn't it? Right in the middle.
Beautiful.
Your coral's quite a hot shot of colour amongst all of those.
I do love that.
You can never go wrong with coral.
I know, and I love tubes. There's something about the shape of them. I think they're just really nice.
So I've never worked with the tubes, so this will be really interesting for me.
Wow.
I tend to go for. You do find, I think I get into the habit of always going for this sort of similar things.
Yes.
So sometimes it's nice to have a challenge like that to just see a different shape or size of a gem, and actually it's those sort of happy accidents, isn't it?
That's right.
I'm going to add in a little bit of shell for you as well, which always looks gorgeous.
Beautiful.
So much happening in those gems. You're beautiful. shell that you're getting there. Really, really lovely colours. Every one of those is different. You've got the metallic greens, you've got beautiful blues. Phenomenal. Let's add in the final 2 strands. This goes on forever, Debbie. Lots to play with.
Oh my goodness me.
You're going to be busy this morning, I think. So what have we got for our last 2? We've got banded agate and onyx. Okay, so we've got your abalone shell, you've got your banded agate, and then you've got your onyx. Now that's a really classic stone, isn't it?
That onyx is absolutely gorgeous.
5, 6, 7, 8 strands to leave with the gorgeous Debbie. Any ideas, Debbie? We're just going to get playing. Oh, she's not going to tell us, actually. She's not going to tell us. Okay, we'll come and catch up with you a little bit later on. We shall trot back over. Okay, let's find out what we've got to bring to you now. Oh, I think it's time. I think we should have... Should we have an... I think I'm going to ask Amelia to bring me a bog off. I think I am. I think we should start early on with bringing you a buy one, get one free. What do you say to that? I think we should do it nice and early, don't you? Why not? Let's grab those boxes and we'll bring them to you, because these storage boxes you just can't get enough of. Whether it's the big sort of Jewellery Maker boxes, whether it's the clear boxes that you're going to get the chance to own, of course, later on. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it feels like my birthday or Christmas or something. These are fab. Thank you, Amelia. These are so handy. They're so, now, particularly, maybe if you sell your jewellery, if you go out to your fetes, or maybe you have set it up as a little bit of a business now, these are great sort of organisational tools as well. Fabulous at home. Obviously, gemstones, in terms of your storage, they can be a bit tricky if you them organised. You don't want your gemstones to be rolling around the house, do you? Finding them under the sofa, finding them in the cat. What you've got here are your 2 big storage boxes, and they are going to be buy one, get one free. I say you buy one, you get. I say you buy one, you get one free, and they are absolutely superb. Perfect for storage. Let's take, and they're lovely and colourful. You know, we don't just want boring boxes, do we? We don't want boring brown or black boxes. We want colour, bright and white inside. So that's a great sort of base colour tone to actually be able to see all of your gemstones. No little corners or fat compartments. These boxes. It's about just having that big open space, so you can obviously keep your strands in there, you could keep your bags in there. Why don't you have one to keep your tools in? I find, for me, I'm a bit of a nightmare with my tools. They always end up in a bag, and I'm always poking my fingers with them. And I think if you want to have maybe a storage one for your tools, that would be a fabulous idea. You're creative, you will know how to use your. But what would you use? How do you use these as storage, Debbie?
I think if you're going to do a craft fair, they're ideal to put things like your calculator and your receipt book and your pen and everything else. Cards and and you can keep that at the back of the stall, but you know it's big enough, there's no compartments, and then you get all your pens and everything in one box, and know that it's enough to be able to go out and think, right, that's my cash till almost.
And they look really professional as well, don't they? That's the thing.
They do, and I've got loads of magazine articles that I cut out with things that I want to do, and they'd be perfect to keep things like that.
Really nice idea. Fun. And you're going to get the chance to get one, and you will get one free as well. And they do store really, really well. And you should be paying £5.95. So we should be looking at £11.90 in total for both of the storage boxes. But we're not going to charge you that. You're going to get one, and you will get another one absolutely free of charge. So £5.95. And I know if you go and have a look in the stationers and you have a look, you are absolutely going to be paying some prices for your storage boxes. And at least these are themed. They're Jewellery Maker. You know what they are. You know that they're going to theme with everything else in your collection. And at £5.95, so you don't have to pay 2 lots of shipping here either. You're just going to pay your $5. I've done it. Dang, dang, dang. At £5.95. And they're both going to come home to you on your free phone number, 0800 644 655. Lovely colours. I'll show you the back of them as well, because that colour is going all the way around. Lovely. I mean, that is our iconic sort of colours here on Jewellery Maker as well, isn't it? They are professional. They're really, really fabulous, and they store brilliantly. So this is your chance to get hold of your storage boxes. We don't see an offer like that too often either, do we? Where you buy one and you get one totally free of charge. So basically, if you were going to buy a couple of these today anyway for your £11.90, then you're going to get 4. So you're going to have a really lovely stack, a gorgeous stash of these boxes. As Debbie said, that's a great idea actually, to put your magazine articles in there. If you're following and you find the celebrities, if it's just maybe one that you're going to have all your different colour charts in, or your celebrities wearing their gemstones in, the other one you might choose to keep your tools in, you might have it as a box to take with you to your craft fairs. There's so much you can use them for, but £5.95 is an absolute deal. So keep taking those home on the phone lines. They're proving very, very popular. I thought they would do. Congratulations, well done for taking those home. Fantastic. Shall we do our first kit? We've got a woodland dream. Now, when I think about woodland dreams, I think about elves and imps and pixies. I don't know why, that's just me. But you think about the woodland and the creatures. You think about greenery as well, don't you, for your woodland? You think about the springtime. We've had a sniff of springtime, haven't we? Just a tiny sniff of springtime. And these colours for me really are so captivating for the Woodland Dream kit. Some lovely, big gemstones in here. Gorgeous colours. And there is one very special element in here. Now, I will let you know, just before we start the kit, the 3 kits that we've got today all feature your silver findings. Now, I know, I know some more of the copper findings of late. All of these kits feature the silver, whether they're gold-plated silver or just the 95 sterling silver. They are all silver, so hello to the kits today. And we are starting with the gold-plated in this kit, and you can see there, aren't they gorgeous? A very beautiful selection. You've got your head pins in there, of course. You've got so much, actually. You've got your shepherd hooks, your jump rings. There's a lot to deal with in this kit, and we're loving the fact that we've got the silver mac with that gold plating. And the gold plating, I think, with this kit, the gold and green together for me, gold and green are a dream. They absolutely work together fantastically well. And when you see one of these the design here is amazing. And in fact, I'll show that to you first, because is this one of yours, Debbie? Oh, it's fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. If you imagine that in a little boutique in London, in Chelsea or somewhere, massive price tag, huge price, and it would be paid. It would absolutely be paid. And you can see the features here, the feature flowers that you're getting. That's because of an extra special part in this collection, and we'll bring that to you in just a moment. It's fabulous. My mum would love that. My mum would look absolutely, it's gorgeous. And you could wear that, you could funk that up, or you could wear that perhaps in the daytime. Now, the mesh that you're seeing there, it is 4 meters. I'm diving in for the mesh straight away. The wire, look at this, a 1 meter wire mesh, and it's the gorgeous. Now, this is where I think it brings the entire collection together, because you've got this mix of it's a golden green, actually, isn't it? Now, if you've never met the mesh before, let me just show a little bit of it to you, because it comes almost like. Now, this is probably not the right way to describe this. I was about to say, if you think about a 2B grip. It's not the most romantic, is it? But you know what I'm trying to say is, you only have a tube grip because it's double, it's sort of wrapped around, isn't it? It's not one single layer. Not so romantic, but this is, it would be a very glamorous 2B grip, this, wouldn't it, for a sprain? Don't do that, don't do that. Have a look, you can see, so you've got that double layer. There we go, you can see it. And there's so many different ways you can work with this. Obviously, as Debbie has used it, you can stretch it, as you see here, looking phenomenal there. You can pop your gemstones inside there. You can give it, I mean, this is the beauty of having this malleable mesh. You can give it a twist. You can hold your gemstones within there. If you don't like it, you untwist it, you stretch it, you pull it, and you start again. That is the beauty of this particular piece. And it's 4 meters, so you're getting an incredible amount. Sorry, 1 meter, beg your pardon, 1 meter. So you are getting a lot of I mean, how much did you, I mean, you've used a lot on that necklace, actually, haven't you?
Half left, yes.
At least half left?
Yeah, it's not very much at all.
Goodness me. Now that look, I would have said you would probably been almost out with that, because they're really, but I guess the way that you're pulling them and spreading them out gives you more sort of depth to the look. They are wonderful, aren't they? So that's one, bless you, that gives you one little look. That's not to be sneezed at. This is not an opportunity to be missed. But the gold and greens that you're seeing within there are just, I'd almost say it's verging on the bronze tones, actually. And you know when you're picking your shoes, you're picking your handbags, we need to show the gems, you're picking your handbags and your shoes. How often do I go for silver, gold or bronze? I know my mum's like this, silver, bronze or gold. I often go for the bronze because it works with everything. Silver can be a bit bright sometimes. Gold might be a bit too a bit a bit too in your face. Do you know what I mean? A bit bright. But the bronze tones, they do work with so much. I'm going to get the gemstones off, so we need to have a bit of a peek. They are lush. They are absolutely glorious. If you're wondering what the gemstones are, by the way, here, because I haven't even mentioned them yet, we've got rhodolite jasper rounds. They are big. The rhodolite jasper rounds are absolutely huge within this design, and so much in terms of the detail for the gemstone. Green aventurine tubes, we've got the tubes here, and we've got the lemelian obsidian. Now they are looking fabulous. I've not seen that variety of obsidian before. That's new to me. And I'm looking at the gem. They almost look like there's a little bit of sparkle in there.
Yeah, I know that.
I've not met this before.
They're similar to like a smoky quartz, but with a bit of a shit to them.
They're really different, actually. When you look, oh wow. In fact, let's just have a little bit of a look at these. They're like what, sorry, Kim? Oh, like hypersthene. Yeah, they are a little bit. I don't think you'll see this close up on camera. Oh my God, they look, when you actually turn the gemstones around, if you do that quite quickly, they almost look like they've got a little cat's eye effect within them, because when you get up close and personal, there's almost like little banding areas within the gem. They're really, really different. I've never met this gems. I've met obsidian before, but I've not seen this variety at all. You know how you look at a marble and you can sometimes when you've got the colour that's shot within a marble, it's very similar to that, but you're getting sort of the same colour. The lattes, the coffee tones, and apparently in the light they go absolutely bananas. They look fabulous. Well, that's why you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Can't always show the effect of a gemstone on camera, and this is what I always love about our gemstones, because I know I'm so confident in what we bring to you in terms of what we sell, that when you get them home, you're not going to get this home and go, now what's she talking about? Well, I can't see that, she's talking rubbish. You'll get it home and you'll go, okay, now I know what you're talking about. So if you really want to have a go at this as well, and if you aren't new to us, if you're a brand new viewer and you're thinking, I'd quite like to have a little bit of a go at this, and you get it home and you think, oh, okay, you start having a bit of a go, you've bought your toolkit, you've got your magazine, you've got your free copy of our little catalogue, you've got loads of hints and tips in there, and you start to do it and you think, I'm not sure, I'm not sure about that. You can actually send it back, part made, put all the components back in your little organza bag, send it back to us on your first purchase. Do this, send it back to us and we'll refund your price. Where else do you get the opportunity to do that? It's like buying a top, trying it on for a night out, getting halfway through the night and going, oh, that colour's not right, I don't like that hemline, that's not working, and sending it back. Not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen, really. But that's what we give you the opportunity to do, because you don't know, if you're starting out for a new hobby, you're not quite sure where your talents are going to lie. It might be that you actually enjoy making the stretchy bracelets. It might be that you become an absolute chainmail wizard. You don't know until you start doing, and there's so many different elements, of course, with Jewellery Maker. It's not just about necklaces and bracelets with gemstones. There's the polymer clay, there's the silver clay. There is so much to get your teeth into that you need to find out where your skills lie. But this is a great way to get started, because not only are you getting that lovely sort of selection of gemstones, and they're all big ones, these are, they're lovely weight to them, they're very heavy in terms of the weight. You of course get your beading material, 50 metres of beading thread, 80 metres of monofilament wire, that's going to keep you busy for a while, 6+ metres of your clear elastic, and then you get your black and pink organza drawstring gift bags, your purple organza gift bags, and not forgetting, as if we can, the silver findings that are gold plated. Hello to silver findings. Finally, your silver findings. And look at that, there's 42 pieces in there, 42 pieces. You've got your findings, you've got your head pins, you've got so much in there. You've got eye pins, can I remember all of this? You've got your crimp beads, you've got your shepherd hooks, and you've got your open jump rings, and you've got your clasps in there as well. You've got your clasps in there, not your bolt ring clasp, there we go. I knew it would be the simple one. So you're getting all of this in your kit, remembering of course the sort of things that you can create. They're lovely organic colour tones within this gemstone. They're really fabulous. Look at those, beautiful. It's a big kit, this one. There is a lot, and even the aventurine is sparkling away there. The aventurine looks amazing. And if you go onto the website, if you were suddenly thinking, oh, I like the look of these gems, the beading, okay, let me start to collect this. If you were to try and to do this individually, you'd be looking at paying almost £55. That sounds right to me, I'll be honest with you. That sounds right to me. For my knowledge of gemstones, for the amount that you're getting, of course, 42 pieces of gold-plated silver findings, and the sheer weight, the sheer volume, the sheer carat weight of your gemstones in here as well, I wouldn't be surprised to see a price tag like that. Even your beading thread, I mean, 80 metres in there, it's a lot, and you will find yourself stocking up on all of that. Plus, it's a very decadent kit, this one, because the wire mesh in there is just fabulous. A metre, remember, of that. It's just fabulous. In fact, if you were to try and buy this on its own, it's £8.95. £8.95 on its own. And bear that in mind, because I think we need to get this price down for you. We can forget that sort of £55 price tag. We are going to get it right. We're definitely going to get it down under 50. So forget your 55s here. We're looking at a kit. We've got your Woodland Dreams here, your Woodland Dream kit. And we're going to take it right down for all of the findings, the gemstones, 340 carats of jasper, 530 carats, and all of those fabulous obsidian, remember, with that wonderful shot that's sort of running through. How low can we go? £36.95. That's nearly £20 off in terms of price. I think that is a deal. I think for my goodness, this is a glorious piece. And of course, if you bought your bug off, if you bought your boxes, you'll buy one, get one free. You can keep all of your pieces within that. This is the sort of design you are going to be able to create. This is the sort of design, you are going to, and I know you're probably thinking, oh, I'm not that talented, I'm never going to be able to do something like this. You will, trust us, you will. You will get your booklet, you will get your guide, and so many different tips and hints and how to do it. I'm going to have to do this myself, Debbie. Haven't actually worked with the wire mesh now, and it inspires you, doesn't it? Maybe you've been making your stretches for a while, you've been doing your polymer clay, suddenly you see something new, you see an idea that's fresh, and you think, oh, I've got to do it, I need to try it. And I think even by just sort of getting hold of the wire mesh, you can start to see just how tactile it is, just how easy it is to actually work with this material. And of course, mistakes can be made in jewellery making. That's why I love it, because you can go wrong. You can go wrong and it doesn't matter. You can be absolutely as playful as you like. That is just gorgeous, isn't it? And even with the silver, you've got a little bit of a degree of malleability within your silver. Obviously, there's only a certain amount of time you're going to be able to bend your silver before it snaps, so you're not going to do that a lot. But you can obviously use your eye pins if you want to sort of make shape. Eye pins you often use to make your whatsits. What's your whatsits, Debbie?
Your whatsits? Your
whatsits. If you haven't got any of your
earring findings.
And earring findings. Yeah, there we go. They're your whatsits. 36.90. Do you not know what whatsits are? Ah, okay. You do now. They're your whatsits. 36.95 on the telephone lines. 0800 644 655 and a fabulous treat. Even just having a play with that, I can't stop now. This is really tactile. I can't actually put this down. Just pulling that mesh, giving it a bit of a twist. I want to get started. I want to get creating myself on that now, and I can see even by just giving that a bit of a twist together how you can start to do those sort of rose designs. They are fantastic. Now Debbie's made some more pieces. Should we trot over again? I like this. I might have to take this over with me.
Could you bring that necklace to mine?
I like the feel of it.
I'm going to demo the flower. Thank you.
Yes, please do. That really is fantastic.
Well, as everybody on the channel knows, that Gemma Crow does fabulous things with her mesh. See the leaves over there? Those are Gemma's. Some
I'll bring those over, actually.
These I did on the show a little while ago, a couple of months ago, and I was asked to do them again. So that's why I've done them again. The simplest flowers you'll ever see, but they are beautiful. But these gemstones are just stunning.
They're gorgeous. Do you want me to bring those over as well? And that was put to, I mean, Debbie, you kind of put this together originally.
Yeah, I know.
And selected. I'll just grab those. I'll
Definitely
bring those
my
over,
colours,
actually.
you see, I'm afraid. I just think they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And they're not too weighty. They are very. They're not too weighty, but I just love the colour tones, because you could add different things into this. You could add oranges into it, you have reds into it.
That would be nice.
It's a Mother Nature's collection really, and you can put whatever colour you want with these, because purples would go with the greens. You really can split them up, you don't have to use them all together. But they are beautiful. Every strand is beautiful.
They're glorious, and the different patterns, of course, that you're getting on the jasper, that's going to sort of lend itself to some nice sort of coffee.
Oh, you put that, something with a dark chocolate, even a wood bead, really, it looks stunning, really nice.
They'd look fantastic. So, you're going to show us how to make
I am.
one of the little flower designs on the bottom there.
So easy.
I'm very excited about this.
Are you?
Very excited about
ready?
this. I am ready.
Right, here we go.
Born ready, Debbie.
Right, here we go. Here's a length of the wire mesh. Probably too long, actually, but I'll just cut some for now. And all you do is do exactly the same as Ruth was doing. You just play and go along for as long as you want. This is going to make a flower that's huge, actually, but never mind. And you just pull it out, so it's like a frill, all right? Then take your beading wire and thread it along the bottom frill. So it's 3/4 of the way down, or 2/3 of the way down. Okay, and it won't take long to do this, hopefully. And you don't have to do too many stitches.
So just quite loosely.
I'm just trying to get it. Typically won't go through the holes. Go through. You can do this with a needle and thread if you want. Oh, there we go, it's gone through. With a needle and thread if you prefer. One more stitch. There we are. Right. So now I've stitched this, so it's along the bottom frill.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get the bottom frill and you fold it up, like so.
Okay.
So you get 2 rows of petals. And then you pull it, and you just tie it in a knot.
Wow.
And you sort of fiddle with it a little bit. You can fiddle and get the inner circle, the outer circle of petals. Now that looks a bit of a mess at the moment. But if I was sitting at home, you can start to pull out the inner petals and the outer petals and make it look more like a flower. I did sit with this for a little while at home and just start to pull, and eventually it will get like a little flower. You go round and round and round, pull the petals out, and then when you've finished doing your little rows, get a bead on a head pin and just push it through the middle. If I can take that off and pop that here, and you can see, even though it looks a bit of a mess, that's just how you do it.
That looks so
that's
fabulous.
Exactly the same. But you don't want to make it too perfect. You want to make it look
it's Mother Nature, isn't it? You've got to make it look real.
Yeah, so there we go.
They are fab.
Really,
I think we're all going to be trying those, quite frankly.
Really easy, so easy to do. There we go. Simple, simple, simple rows.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Very
and with
easy.
this selection of gemstones, I think particularly, just bringing out those sort of bronze tones, the gold tones in there with the gemstones as well, are terrific. There's your gemstones again. So we've got those fabulous woodland colours. You've got the rhodochrosite, the aventurine and the obsidian. And it's not just the necklace that Debbie's made. We've got a few more pieces here. Should we see these? We've got a lovely bracelet here as well. It's quite a simple look, but it's very stylish.
Well, you can wear it either way, really. You can wear it with the beautiful chocolate tones at the front, or the pretty little green ones. It's up to you. Depends which ones you prefer, really. So it's one side and one the other.
And actually, same with the gold-plated silver findings. That's actually brought out the chocolate. It's really brought out the chocolate. Yeah. You can really see it more there.
That's right.
So that's one of the first bracelets with all of those links in between. So that's looking pretty fab. We've got a couple of pairs of earrings that would match either of those. So you've got those really lovely drops. So you've got that wonderful jasper there dropping down. Quite a modern little twist there as they're dropping down there. A bit fab and funky, aren't they? And then we've got these big chandelier drops are massively trendy at the moment, aren't they?
They are indeed, yes. They're very, very on trend.
And they're not going to be heavy, are they?
No, they're just beading thread.
So they're going to be really lightweight to wear, because you don't want to have the big chandelier drops in your earlobes sort of hanging down by your shoulders. That's not a good look, is it? And then we've got the final necklace. Now that's a design I just wouldn't think of doing, but it's quite a very strong design, something you perhaps see on the London streets. Really,
well, yeah,
really
because
funky.
In this kit, because you get the gold-plated silver findings, you don't get as many as in the copper findings, but there's something about that shine of the gold when it's on the silver plate. It's beautiful, and I just wanted to show it off. So I thought, right, what pins through. And I like that sort of look, just something that's a bit different.
It's quite Egyptian. It's quite royal, quite regal looking.
Yeah.
I like that. And then a matching bracelet, a little, is that a little stretchy?
That's a little
we've got to have a
stretchy.
stretchy in there. You can't go wrong with your stretchy. So you've got that mix of the greens and the jaspers in there as well. Sorry, it's not the jaspers, it's the obsidian together on your stretchy bracelet. So there's quite a lot of different ideas there for you. Whether you want to go sort of really all out in terms of the necklace, which is beautiful, or the more sort of some of the more simple pieces, you can have a go at all of this. So just $36.95 for getting that sort of £55 price tag. We'll say no to that. Gone very low indeed. So get creating, add it to your order, start your order this morning, free phone telephone number, and then hopefully we'll be seeing your designs using this kit. And I think that would be a great link, wouldn't it? A great link to move to the Wall of Fame.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Hello and welcome back to Jewellery Maker. We are now about to see, I know, lovely, isn't it? We're about to see your designs. If you do want to send your entries to the Wall of Fame, we love to receive them. Now you have to remind me, Debbie, when do they need to be in by?
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I remember Tuesday. Is it by a particular time on Tuesday? Midday-ish? I think midday, 1 o'clock-ish, get your entry, and then it's drawn the next day, isn't it, for the Wednesday? Oh, I haven't forgotten as much as I thought. Right, we're going to get, this looks
I don't know if that's resin or clay or what it is actually. I'd be interested
we might find out. Hello, Diane Collins. Congratulations, Diane. You're number 949. Diane said, hello, please find attached my image showing a necklace made with resin. Yeah, resin, blue wire findings from Jewellery Maker and blue. I hope you think the necklace is suitable quality for your Wall of Fame. If we're lucky enough to win, we can buy more supplies. That is wonderful, Diane. I've not seen anything like that, actually. It's really incredible. So congratulations. Definitely making the Wall of Fame. Well done.
Nice in the summer when you've got a bit of a tan with some white linen.
A bit of a tan, summer. Oh. Oh, well.
Anyway, right. Here it goes, 950. This is nice.
That's hematite.
Yes. This piece is made from various pieces of hematite, all from Jewellery Maker. It is always a surprise how much it sparkles when it's worn. I'm also very pleased with the jewellery busts. I think they make such a difference when trying to look professional. I quite agree, actually. Thank you, Mark, for the flower inspired theme today, especially as there is a greater promise of spring outside.
Oh, yes.
Must get back to beading. From Karen in Faversham.
Yep, Faversham.
That's lovely.
Well done.
That's
congratulations. Really, nice. Really stylish. Nice. Again, just a little sort of a white little t-shirt or up or down black dress, white t-shirt. It's going to go either way.
Favourite, easy to wear.
Yeah, very, very nice. Gosh, look at these.
Wow.
Beautiful gemstones. Carol, hello. Good morning, Carol in Edinburgh. Okay, Carol. Carol's made a Wall of Fame entry here using citrine, orange magnesite and gold-plated JM wire.
Wow.
Started out live. Now, this is what I love about Jewellery Maker. Started out live as a brooch or a bangle, but I decided it was more wearable as a pendant. I've been having a very quiet week after managing to trip and fall down some concrete steps.
Oh dear.
Ouch, whilst putting out the green bins. Oh my goodness. I'm still in shock, not to mention badly bruised. I'm sure you are. Skinned a knees. Ouch. Oh, when I was a kid, I fell and skinned my knees. I usually managed to get up and get on with what I was doing. Not so certain about that now. Boo. I know the feeling. Oh, well, I've got Jen to keep me entertained. You know what they say, a laugh a day keeps the doctor away. Hugs to all. Carol, hugs back. My goodness me. Carol, lots of love. Do get better soon. Hopefully those bruises are going down. But oh my goodness. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Fabulous. The Wall of Fame and number 951. That's really lovely. Congratulations.
Really nice. This is from Lizzie in Redruth and it's 952. So, hi everyone, here's my Wall of Fame. This bracelet was made from Larimar and apatite chips. Isn't that lovely and delicate? With pearls and a variety of white quartz gemstones. Every bead has a wrapped loops which are made from 4mm silver plated wire, which I find very fiddly to say the least. Yeah, it is. The toggle is silver plated, as well as it's the first piece I've made with wrapped loops, which suits the delicate nature of the piece. First one you've done with wrapped loops. My goodness me, that's really good.
That's the kind of thing I would wear, actually. That's very, absolutely. And all those sort of colour tones, the turquoisey tones, the Amazonite, summertime, absolute summertime.
Get together, shouldn't they?
Exactly.
Like
found your friend. This is exactly what I've been doing at the moment. I love these. 953 is Abigail Franklin in Blackwater. Abigail, I need to come round for a cup of tea, and we can make these pendant pieces together. I love this. Attached a picture of a necklace I made with multicoloured beryl, love it, labradorite, love it, from Jewellery Maker, and rainbow moonstone, sterling silver from my stash. I'm busy making for my first craft fair in August. Oh, congratulations, best of luck with that. I went to a bead fair a couple of weeks ago, saw a beautiful strand of labradorite hearts for £90.
£90?
Imagine my delight on Friday when I managed to grab an almost identical strand from JM for less than 20 with 2 extra strands. Couldn't bring myself to buy much at the bead fair. I'm not surprised, because every strand I wanted was more expensive than JM. Keep the deals coming. Goodness, you see, we get so accustomed to these sort of prices.
I know. We do, don't we?
Forget. We completely forget, and then we go outside. Obviously, we've been at the NEC again recently, and we see other things that are available, and we go, what? Really?
I know.
Really?
It makes you realise, doesn't it?
Doesn't it just? And we do have a strand of labradorite coming up for you, and they're labradorite hearts. I've never seen them before. They're so beautiful. So look at those coming up a bit later on. So 953 there, Abigail. Well done. Really, they would work together so nicely. And of course, if you're joining us for the very first time, you will get these free of charge. Now, this is what I was talking about with the kit, actually. And we always like freebies, don't we? Let's be honest. Even if we're going into the cosmetic stores, we like a freebie. We like to come away with a freebie wherever we are. So we've already had we've had the buy one get one free box already. Every brand new customer joining us here get their DVD. Now, this is invaluable. This is gold dust, basically, if you're starting out. It's full of hints, full of tips to get you going. If you're not quite sure what to do, what you need, and how to start, this is your Bible. This is your starter manual. So there's lots there on the DVD. And here's a bit of an example, actually, from the DVD, how to make a gemstone circle. And they're really well done. They're step-by-step guides, you can see there. And I think that's lovely, because it's a bird's eye view, how you would look down, how you would be seeing what you're creating. So it makes it really clear. You've not got to reverse it or do anything like that. Step-by-step guides. And of course, if you look at a particular technique and think, I think I've got that, I'm not sure, you just rewind it.
Yeah.
Just pause it, rewind it, and watch it again and again and again. So that's your visual sort of moving guide. If you want a more static one, you've got your booklet. Now, this is your Get Started booklet. I have mine so dogged. I need to get, I've got them here. I need to grab some more. You will find yourself peeking in here, checking, double checking, because you've got some lovely information in there anyway. Your other basic tools like the toolkit, etc., we'll tell you more about in just a second, because obviously that's the only other thing you'll need to get you started is your toolkit. Takes you, you could be reading this for a long time. There's so much to go back to, and it tells you is in there, and again towards the back there's lots of tips, lots of hints, and all details about our workshops. And I'll show you actually, and I'll let you know about some of our workshops that are coming up in just a moment. So have a little look at this. This will tell you more about what you need in terms of your toolkit, etc., and then we'll come back. And of course, if you want to buy, if you want to get involved, this is how to do it.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the Sign Up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer,
and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just £9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Hello and a warm welcome back. I've got the squeakiest stool here, the squeakiest stool ever. I just had a very quick sup of tea from my thermos flask, forgetting thermos flasks tend to keep things hot, don't they? Oh, that tea was hot. My goodness me. Hello, Tom. Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. My name's Ruth Lynette. I've not been with you for a long time here on Jewellery Maker, so I'm delighted that you've had me back. We have so much to share with you still during this show. So if you can, just stay tuned this morning, have a cup of tea, get the dog in, get the cat in, get snuggled and enjoy. We have a lot to share with you, including, I can't wait to bring you the Dremel kit. I'm loving this. I was having a little bit of, well, not, they wouldn't let me physically have a play. They know what I'm like here. I'm a walking disaster zone. But we will have a little bit. I'd have been on air with 2 fingers. We'll have a look at this a little bit later on. It's not that disastrous. But you can see, it's just, I love the chance that you are going to get to be able to cut and craft on your gemstones. And we are going to go today to the lowest price ever. Lowest price ever on the Dremel. So do look out for that, because it's genuinely an invaluable tool to have if you want to really think. And we do have some beads, some pendants coming up for you. If you want to get creative on your pendants, it's a must-have. It was very, very popular when it was launched, but I definitely think it's for those of you who are ready to really start to be creative. And it's not just your gemstones. You can use that on your pumpkins as well. But we'll have a look at that a little bit later on. You can, Debbie, use it on your pumpkins. You know, in Halloween, when you want to sort of do your scary faces for your pumpkins. You can look. Let me show you. I'm not making it up. It's there. Look.
Oh right, lovely.
do you want to try that again? Lovely,
lovely.
Just thought I'd share that with you for all your pumpkin cutters out there. Now, we have a lot still to share with you, including blue. I've missed all of you. Can I just say, I was so excited last night when I decided to come and join you. I really am. It's been far too long, quite frankly. I'm going to start to nobble Carol at the knees a little bit more often, or start to Vicky or Jenny every now and then, so I can come and join you. When is Carol having that baby? Come on, get that baby out. Right, have a look. We've got blue opal coming up for you later on in the show. Isn't that glorious? I love this. I think you've seen it once before. I've not seen it. And the colours are sensational. I do love, and I know this is totally in sort of by the by, I love the way we finish off our gem strands. I think, is that just a bit of a random thing to say? But I love them. I just think, I'd use those. I'd use those in my jewellery collections. I love them. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. There we go. You see, if you had those and you had your strand of gems, have some little funky earrings there, couldn't you? Yeah. Shoot. This is all old news. This is have some little dealy bopper things.
Like Fraggle Rock.
Like Fraggle Rock. Oh, do you remember the Fraggles? That was red, wasn't it? Red. Down to Fraggle Rock, did it for another day, booba red. Woo! Yeah, loved the Fraggles, loved them. And what was it, the geysers or something? What were the things that used to eat all the... memories now. Oh, I could go off on one. You better rein me in. We've got DVD 2 coming up for you, and we've got a great quantity of the DVDs. They are going to fly. So for all of you chain mailers out there, and I'll show it to you with the bracelet actually. I've nobbled the bracelet, don't tell anybody. So that's one of the bracelet designs that is coming up. And you can see there, this is your Mark II DVD, so definitely think about that if you do love your chainmail. This is, again, a great way of advancing your techniques. There's some different techniques on here, different things to learn, some really exciting things to learn about your chainmail. And you'll see just by some of the pieces here, some of the bracelets here, the sort of creations that you can make, and that is really, I just think you've got a very advanced look. Look at that on the back, isn't that beautiful? They look so high end. They literally, I think you're going to really impress a lot of people actually when you're making these, showing them to all of your friends. I think that's going to be a really impressive look. Now, shall we, I'm going to dive into my first box down here. This is a really, I like the look of this bundle actually. We've got different pieces, but let me go deep into the box. Dun, dun, dun. And we can see what we've got. Oh, hematite. Now, this is your metallic inspiration offer. Let me show them all to you so you can see exactly what you're getting here. Now, I think I was properly introduced to this with you at the NEC the first time round.
That's right, yes.
When we were there, sort of. When was that? When was the first? Was before? It was last summer. Was it? Oh my
November.
Goodness. So oh, wow, that's scary. That is scary. Time flies too quickly. So this is your metallic inspiration. Now let's go through what you're getting here. Some really, really fabulous pieces. I'm pointing the wrong way there, aren't I, Chloe? Is that better, my lovely? There we go. So we've got handmade silver coloured metallic oval rings. You've got your 5-ring loop parts in there. They are really beautiful, and I think they really do upscale your designs. I think they make your designs look really, really grand indeed. So you've got the 3 of them. There we go, looking really, really gorgeous. And then just looking at your, okay, so you've got your gold, and you've got your gold and your glitter. Now this is for those of you that really, again, want to maybe try and do something a little bit different with your jewel enamel. And we'll talk to Debbie about this a little bit more, because this isn't so much of a familiar area for me, and I'm going to be completely honest with you there. So you've got your silver glitter. That's a 15-gram jar of your silver glitter. You've also got your light gold glitter, 15 grams again in there, and then in here now, this is your diamond clear jewel enamel, and we'll talk to Debbie about that in just a second. That's 30 grams, so you've got double the size in there. So there we go, you can see there you've got your double size to your clear enamel. Then you've got your mould in here. Now this is your silicone mould. So you've got there, perfect for making your enamel pieces. It's a very simple sort of shape there, but lovely to get you started perhaps with your enamel pieces. And then you've got your hematite. There we go, there's your hematite. Love, love that. It is a beautiful, beautiful collection of pieces there, isn't it? You've got this wonderful metallic sort of luster from these gemstones. And what should we be paying if looking at all of those together? Almost 25 £25 for that kit together. And really, for those of you who are loving your enamel, Debbie, what do we think to this? Because you're obviously more familiar with the enamel than I am.
Right, diamond clear.
Does that go completely clear?
It does, but if you put the glitters into the glitters that you got there,
you've got the silver glitter and the gold glitter.
The reason they've chosen the mould is the cabochon mould. So if you were to do the clear and you put your glitters in there, the silvers and the golds, you then come up with the most beautiful sparkly cabochon, which you can then put with the hematite beads and perhaps use the links to attach like a bail almost. And those links, by the way, are fabulous if you're allergic to metal, because you can wear them like a link, so it's really good.
Yeah.
But the clear, just as a warning, if you leave it in there for more than 2 or 3 minutes, it will go amber. It will go slightly yellow. But I've made loads of faux amber from the diamond clear by doing it on purpose, by leaving it in that little bit longer and adding the sparkles to it, and it looks like faux amber. I shouldn't say that.
No, but it's those, like you say, happy accidents happen quite a lot.
That's right.
You find things out like that. You don't have to play by the rule book.
No, and if you have an amber cabochon,
that would be
superb.
fabulous.
Anyone who does beading, I'm doing some beading designs at the moment to go round cabochons, and to do the beading designs around it with little seed beads. Oh, it looks stunning.
Ooh,
it's really lovely. So diamond clear is really good.
There we go. And great idea with the loops actually, because I'm one of those people. I'm terrible with metal. If anything's got nickel in, or I can only wear Sadly, I can only wear pure silver, gold or platinum,
really?
darling. I can only wear that. But if it's literally, if I wear a necklace that's got sort of your fake sort of metal on, I wear the necklace about 10-15 minutes, take it off, I look like I'm still wearing it. Seriously, I found out, I have that much of a reaction that I still look like I'm wearing the necklace because my skin just goes, no. So to have these in here as well is lovely, and they are really modern. It makes it very personal, and of course you can be playful with this. I like that tip actually, Debbie. It's good to know. It's kind of a little bit of a warning, but the fact that you could actually use that to your advantage, I think, is gorgeous. And you've got to, I think with this particular piece that you're seeing here, if you're not too familiar with this, you've got to try and see this in your mind's eye. Try and imagine a cabochon pendant. Imagine that cabochon. A cabochon is if you don't know, is sort of a smooth sort of dome. As you can see there, you've got sort of a concave sort of dome in your mould. You're going to get that on your pendant. Imagine that full of the glitter, swirling patterns perhaps. Within there with the different colours, whether you're getting the ambers or whether you're getting more of the clear tones in there, you're going to make a really personal, inspired piece, a gorgeous pendant. And can you drill any of that? Can you drill your
I haven't done it personally, so I don't know.
Right,
I really don't know. I have filled like a cabochon with the diamond clear before and used that as a dome to go on top of a pendant.
Oh, right.
So if you make a clear cabochon, you can then put that on top of a pendant, and we do have some round pendant blanks that fits that size. So you could use that, put clay in or something, and then put that on top, and it becomes.
So lots of opportunity in there, and of course your hematite is wonderful as well. So I think £25, I do think you're getting quite a lot here actually, if we were to stay at £25, but we're not. We're going to reduce that price down for you today. Remember, you've got those 3 pots. You've got your mould and you've got your loops in there as well. I'm loving the glitter. Look, we need a bit of glitter in our life, don't we? We need a bit of sparkle. £17.95, and that is a great saving, isn't it? Your metallic inspiration offer, it is an offer, it's including 320 carats of hematite. You can certainly visualize all of these together, I'm sure. When are you going to start to get creating with your enamel? And don't forget, if you want to add perhaps a DVD onto that as well, do ask the customer service centre whether you can add a DVD. If you want some more hints and tips on your enamelling, please do ask any questions that you want to. But for those of you that do your enamelling anyway, you will know how great an offer this is, and it's so lovely to be able to work again with something different. When we first started, obviously we're bringing to you the genuine gems. We've expanded so much by bringing to you now the polymer clay, the enamelling, and there is literally a world of design out there, isn't there? £17.95 for you to be involved today. It's a great deal here. 0800 644 655. Why don't you try it? Take it home and have a go for yourself. Add it to your order. You only pay 1 set of postage and packaging, so nice and easy if you want to start to get nice and playful with your gems. Get sparkly, go for the silvers, you can mix your silver and your gold, I presume, can you?
Of course you could.
Yeah, why
definitely
not? Mix them all up. 70, it's like playing, it's like being a child again, isn't it? Getting covered in glitter. Lovely. Well done, congratulations to everybody. If you are adding that to your order, great work on that. Very, very nice indeed. Fabulous. I like the look of those. Okay, oh right, okay. Let's bring to you all of the gemstones that we've given to Debbie actually to work with. So you're going to get the chance to buy these, then we can start to see what Debbie's doing. Now let's start with big rhodochrosite, huge rhodochrosite gemstones in it. Lovely colour tone, really rich, very vibrant, and the patterning that you're seeing on there is just wonderful. Every single one, of course, is individual. Every single one is going to be unique, but you can see the different patterns that are coming through there. Rhodochrosite, originally from Rhodocrithea, originally when we got the gemstone. Now we go to various different locations the world over. It's not a gemstone we see very often at all. I know on our sister channels we hardly ever see rhodochrosite. I remember featuring it years ago on Gems TV, but we rarely ever get it now. We rarely ever see it set to gemstone jewellery. It's hard to find the sort of gem quality that you want. And here I am on Jewellery Maker, bringing you an entire strand. It's absolutely fabulous. It's a big collection of those sort of puffy coins, 480 carats, and they do come to you, if you're new to us, on a thread like this. I remember it was my sister actually that said, oh, that's quite good, isn't it? So what do? Do you just bring the ends together? together. And I said, no, actually, that's just literally kind of for transportation purposes, just so the gemstones don't come to you all in a big sort of, well, so they're not rolling around all over the place. So you actually do cut into that and make the gemstones loose, but it's just a great way, a neat way of delivering them to your doorstep. So that is your rhodochrosite. Let's start to bring in some of the other gems. Black snowflake obsidian. I adore this gemstone. One of my first pendants I made was with snowflake obsidian, and lots of them sort of falling down, like the lady's entry on the Wall of Fame, actually, with all of those sort of the beautiful blues. Very similar sort of feel to that with snowflake, and everyone's different. You have some quite masculine looking pieces, as Debbie said a little bit earlier on, but some of them literally look like they've got snowflakes within them, I guess hence the name. Your black snowflake obsidian, and there's 360 carats. Looks absolutely wicked with the hematite. Looks gorgeous. Great gemstones together there, and these big rounds. Bringing in, now we mentioned earlier on the labradorite, that's coming up the labradorite hearts. However, this looks so labradorite-like. Very much. You've got this, and actually sort of sitting in that on the table. I love lavakite. It's not a gemstone I was familiar with sort of a year or two ago. Now I think it's amazing, and you do get that. It's like a pearly shimmer that's with the. And I think anything with an optical property, I think you should A, expect to pay more for, but B, it's going to be even more attractive on the eye because it's constantly going to be moving. It's constantly sort of going to be shifting and changing, and I think it's very mystical, like labradorite and moonstone. They're all very mystical gemstones, and again, you might not be seeing that at home. You might not be seeing those sort of mystical, shimmery colours. Not as strong as I can probably see here in reality, but they are there, and you'll see them at home. And actually, that hematite from the previous piece we've just grabbed, look at that in there as well. Yes. Oh yes, please. They look so, because you've got different textures, you've got a metallic luster from the hematite, you've got so much sort of detail and character within the black snowflake obsidian, then you've got that sort of angular-escence within the lavakite. Everything's offering something different, isn't it? And then we go and add a shot of colour. We go and grab the coral and we think, hello, summertime, and bring in that strong red, that really pillar box red, isn't it, in the tubes, which we're loving. And that is wonderful. I'm trying to think of other gemstones that are in that sort of true red, because it's not a ruby red, it's not a rubellite red, it's coral red. I really can't think of anything else off the top of my hat that is that sort of colour. I can't think of anything else as that sort of coral red. It's really unique, but you know what it is, and I think that's why I love it, because you know exactly what you're getting there with those tubes. And again, slightly different. Every single piece in this collection, every single strand is totally different shape and different size. And not forgetting, last but not least, we are adding in, our tiger's eye. One to get your claws into that, isn't it? We love tiger's eye, and here we've gone for the reds of your tiger's eye. So you've got almost a mahogany colour from within those gems, and they do have a genuine sort of chatoyancy to them. So if you see that sort of line, if you think of a tiger's eye, not that you've probably looked at a tiger in the eye too often, but if you see you've got that line right the way through like a tiger's eye, that's a chatoyancy within the gem, and it's to do with the inclusions within the gemstone, and when they hit the light they give you that illusion, that sort of chatoyancy. You can see them there. They're fabulous, and you can get the reds, you can get the yellows, you can get blue tiger's eye, which is adorable as well. But for this particular selection of gemstones, the reds work, those wonderful rich reds, the chocolates, the mahoganies, and altogether, you're going to have a merry old time with all of those, I would have said. There's a lot of gemstone, a merry old time. I've suddenly gone back into old England. Oh, we're having a merry old time today. We just need a merry old. We need a price of yesteryear as well to go with all of those gemstones, don't we? I think we can sort that out for you on all of these, because you should be paying over £25, which for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different strands, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good already. But you won't be paying that £25 price tag today. It's treat day. Your real Parisian chic collection. We're going low, apparently. How low are we going? Are we going it under 20? We're at 25. Are we going to get it under £20? No. £15, £14.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's less than £3 a strand. Oh, my maths teacher would be proud. Under £3 a strand. This is a deal. This is the deal to have. That rhodochrosite for under £3. I think that's wrong, actually. I'll be quite honest with you. I think that's wrong. Under £3 a strand, Debbie.
Well,
said this before, but that's cheaper than acrylic beads.
Yes.
That's dead silly. That's just silly.
Wrong, silly wrong.
It is.
Silly, silly wrong at £14.95. So when we see silly wrong, we go, and we bounce. And we get on the telephones, we think, oh, how many of the clear plastic bead boxes can I fill up with all of this? Because we have got the plastic bead boxes coming up later on. So if you're going to grab some of those, fill them up with these stones. No point buying the plastic bead boxes and getting them home and going, oh, they look lovely. Now I've got to fill them with something. You've got to have something to put in them. That will help justify it. £14.95. You don't need any justification at a price like that, really. Let's be honest. £14.95. And we are, I mean, Debbie's working with these gemstones as we speak. So we're going to find out everything that Debbie's managed to create with these very shortly. But £14.95 for the hematite, for the obsidian, that lavakite, the tiger's eye and the rhodochrosite. You will want to get your hands on these ASAP. They are very, very stylish. So that's more than, as Kim said, that's more than a £10 saving. More than £10 saving there. More than she's from Yorkshire. £14.95 Parisian chic 5-strand set on 0800 644 655. Very, very well done. Adding that into your order, or perhaps starting off your order. Congratulations. Right. Do I put these back in the boxes, by the way? It's all new. It's all new to me, all this organisation down here. I came in today, we've got all the boxes laid out. I put my sandwiches in, I put my water in, I've got my carrots in there, they came in. You can't have that there. So is it not for my lunch? No, it's for the gemstones. Oh, okay. I was quite put out. Right. Let's have a look at what we've got in here. Being healthy. Bowl of carrots, Debbie.
Oh dear.
I know, it's a sad day. Sad day. Now we've got 5 different strands in here, I think. Have I got the right ones? Oh no, I've not got box number 10. No, wrong one. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'll put these ones back. You see, all this organisation confuses me. Right. Have a look at these. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're lovely. Oh. Might have to remove the specs. Oh, these pearls are gorgeous. And okay, we've got very few stock on this. Oh my goodness, they are gorgeous. Wow, I've never seen these pearls. Beady bead-tastic, beady bead-tastic. Those pearls, oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. I've never ever seen those. They are cute as a button. So you've got your pearl, your white cultured pearls. You have the hematite tubes. I've got to get those. And your iolite, 100 carats. The iolite's lovely. And again, you've got this wonderful, almost sort of metallic luster. And I don't. Okay, I'm just. You don't see iolite very often here. I'm not surprised. I've not seen the sort of the rounds like this actually, but it's got a very beautiful sort of subtlety to it, a subtle violet, a subtle sort of almost lavender and blue that's within there. Iolite is from the Greek word ion, meaning violet, and you're really seeing more than the violets actually. I would definitely say you've got some more of the sort of the purples in there, but I have to say, just imagine, they're all going to work together actually, but the hematite and the pearls, these are as sweet as anything. They are going to be gorgeous to work with. Aren't they beautiful? Have you now? If you do love your genuine gems, you love your organic gemstones. This is going to go very, very quickly already. There's a lot of people on the telephone lines. They are quite simply unmissable. I'm thinking for the pearls and I'm thinking you could have some really lovely clustered drop earrings, maybe bracelets. I would want to wrap all of these together and organza ribbon them. I would want to wrap that up with an organza ribbon, and you could have that sort of. In fact, if I wrap those, if I can. And stacker bracelets are very, 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 very popular. Very, very popular. And the stacker rings, oh my goodness, with the heat. Okay, I'm going to be. This is why I don't come and see you that often, because whenever I do, I start my order. It's the same when I'm on the other channel as well, mind you. Quick fire, quick fix. You should be paying just over £15. I'd pay that for the pearls on their own, actually. I think they are I'm absolutely mesmerised by those. The pearlescence is wonderful as well. Can you see they're not dull, they're not, and that's a great way to check the quality of your pearl. We've only got 16 chances left. These are going super, super quickly. Are we giving things away today? £10.95. 10, and is that how it works over here now? Just give it away. £10.95. Goodness me, that is absolutely terrific. A wonderful, wonderful treat there for you. Incredible. I'd say grab 2 of those, but there are so very few remaining right now. If that is what you want to do, you need to do it now. You've got to grab these whilst the deals are here, because they are absolutely stunning. I'm just wanting to see that as a stacker ring. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun with this. I'm so jealous. Jealous, I shouldn't say that, should I? Envious. I'm not though, I'm jealous. Look at that as a stacker. Look at that if that was a stacker ring. You're gonna have the cutest designs here. 10, yes please. If you were to make a stacker ring, Kim's saying, okay, I want this as well. If you were to make a stacker ring like that, and you were to sell this on a stall, £10.95 at least, easily. They are beautiful, very well done. I'm so sorry if you miss out on those, because they are utterly superb. We have a couple remaining. If you want to enjoy those, even if you're watching the repeat show later on, it's always worth calling and trying to find out, because sometimes people say, oh, I'm not quite sure, or your basket's that full, you have to do a bit of a cull. You have to go, okay, I can't take 74 pieces today. I'm going to take a few out. So that I'll take 72. So that might happen, and of course later on you might get the chance to do that. So very nice. Wonderful. Are we going to have a look at the blue opal again? Should we do it? Should we do it with all the diddly? Let's have a look at these. Have a look. I just had another idea for those. Have a look for your blue opal. They are really nice, aren't they? Oh, going all hot. Have a look. Have a look. Oh, earrings. I was thinking earrings. Blue opal. 100. I'm losing my point. 120 carats of blue opal. Excuse me. It is my Wednesday frog. There we go. Look at those colours. Really superb. Now, you've only seen this, I think, on air once. I love the tone of this. If you love aventurine, if you love Amazonite, these are the sort of cool blue colours that I know you're going to really warm to. You could really make that look absolutely sensational. If you imagine that perhaps with the silver balls in between, if you're thinking again, maybe hematite would work with that actually. It would certainly make it a very dramatic look, wouldn't it? But I think just with the silver or the pearls, if you just managed to take home the little pearls, they would look fab. But even if you've maybe got sort of the Baroque pearls to go in between, maybe if you're going to make sort of one of how you sort of start your beady beads, if you want to make sort of a circular selection of pearls just to go in between, they're going to look so gorgeous. And you can, of course, create maybe your little charms to come off here. We do have, actually, coming up in the show, some rose gold, I think they're rose gold plated beads coming up for you. I think, are they in here? I don't know if oh yes they are. I'm going to grab one of these. I think they'd work really nicely. We've got some little stars and we've got some little beads as well. Rose gold is so big right now. If I just hold one of the, oh yeah, you see, look at that. If you are thinking about doing this, if I can show you that together, I mean, I love that. I think that is very chic indeed. It complements the colours, those bright blues. 120 carats here of blue opal. Now you've got the graduated faceted nuggets in here. So they start at the very end slightly smaller, gradually getting larger and larger until the centre. That obviously sits very nicely on its own as a bracelet. Straight away you can see how that's going to look. But why not use one or two of those gemstones maybe for a necklace, or maybe you're going to have a feature of those as a drop on the neckline. I think these are going to be statement for the summer actually. These colours perhaps with the lavenders, with your rose quartz, I think would look beautiful. A strand like this with rose quartz and maybe adding in those rose gold beads that are coming up as well. You could have a very stylish piece of jewellery on your hands, really, and white, maybe white hematite. I think that would look amazing with this as well. The white quartz with the white crackled quartz. Oh, I'm on a roll now. I'm on a roll. 120 carats, blue opal, and remember they are opal. Very often when we see opal, you expect fire. You expect to see the flashes of fire from the opal, but instead here this is a lovely strong colour, a wonderful opaque gem, and almost a marbling effect that you're here from these gemstones, all really, really, really wonderful to work with. They are exceptionally exciting, aren't they? And I know you're going to have fun with this, and whether you're thinking of just doing this today, or whether you're thinking these could be in your stash, you've got a truly magnificent collection of gems, very different for opal actually. But I think we've just given you a million and one ideas to get started with there, whether you are going to go bright and light and white, or whether of course we are going down and going to the onyx colours perhaps in there as well. They're fabulous, aren't they? Oh my goodness, yay, well done to those of you already on the phone lines. I absolutely do. I absolutely love this. It's one of my favourite strands that I've seen so far today. I think these are my kind of colours, and normally I'm a pink girl, I'll be completely honest with you. I like my pink perfection, but I'm thinking, in fact, if I just hold that up to my neckline, imagine that perhaps on a necklace with silver in there, or see, they're so... They're really flattering, aren't they?
So delicate. And they suit most skin tones. Your mother of the bride or something like that. It'd be perfect. Beautiful. And with rose gold, I agree. It looks stunning.
That's lovely. And I don't know, and I'm, you know, totally honest with you, I don't normally reach for the rose gold. I normally go for silver. I've got so much silver in my stash at home, the silver beads. I always go silver. I've got a 10 rose gold. It's lovely to be wearing that in the summer. It's luxurious, and it really does bring out the, I don't know why, but it brings out, it really highlights the colour tone of the opal very, very nicely indeed. Again, you could maybe wrap that with a bit of the organza ribbon, and actually the mesh that we've given to Debbie as part of the mesh that was in the kit. I think you could actually have a little go with that with the rose gold as well, because you've got that sort of bronzy tone. It was gold, but it's sort of a bronzy tone to it as well. Really fabulous to sort of work with that in there as well. Just a couple of ideas anyway to sort of really get you started. But what price are you going to have to pay? Bearing in mind they are opal, I'm expecting a little bit more because of the sheer size of the opal gemstones that we're seeing here. I'll be surprised if you get it under 20. I'll be very surprised if you get it under 20. 120 carats, but we are on Jewellery Maker, aren't we? So dream the impossible here. Big gemstones, very nice indeed. You can see the sizes, and let's see where we're going to, how low. Gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. $17.95, truly exciting, and loads of treats today. Look, today is Treat Wednesday. Did you know it's National Treat Day here on JM? We've just made it. $17.95 for those true, bright, beautiful baby blues. I mean, that is a real baby blue, isn't it? They're glorious, and you could maybe you want to be making perhaps your little charm bracelets. Perhaps a little bit of an idea in there as well. 0800 644 655. Do join us on the telephone line. If you want to be there on the web as well, then congratulations, just add that into your order. Start your order, of course, you do get your free DVD and you get your free booklet in there as well. This is so superb, and I've got two more strands, similar feel to this, coming up for you later on in the show as well, which I know you will be in fact, I'm going to show them to you. Did I mention earlier on Labradorite hearts? Yes, I did. Oh, love these. And remember, what was the lady? I can't remember the lady's name. On our wall of fame earlier on today, we had a lady that had been and found a strand, been to a jewellery fete, and found a strand of Labradorite for £90. Where on earth? Why? Why on earth? £90. Who was that, Amelia? Abigail Franklin, hello to you again. Abigail found a strand of Labradorite in a fete for £95. She was wandering around the fete looking at different strands thinking, oh my goodness me, I can get that cheaper at JM, I can buy that at JM. And look at the quality here. I've never ever seen heart-shaped Labradorite. I've been working in this industry here for 8 years nearly now, and I don't think I've ever seen a Labradorite heart ever, and that's on our other channels as well. We've seen the octagons, I've seen rounds, but me personally, the heart shape, and it's a lovely heart shape because it's you're getting schiller on every single one. Even though you're getting, obviously we're not charging you £95 here, but you're getting the gold schiller, you're getting the purples, you're getting the blues, every single one, and that is testimony to the quality of the gem, and that is the adularescence, that metallic light shimmer that you're seeing there. whenever I try to explain to somebody who's never seen labradorite, if I don't have it, I say, just think of those films, think of those scary movie films, and somebody always, you can guarantee it, always runs out at midnight into a forest, and you know it's going to end badly, don't you? Run into a forest, and you've got the tall trees, and you know when you see the moonlight sort of cutting through the trees, and you get a shot of like of billowy moonlight that's coming through, and that glow. That's, I don't know, that's my interpretation anyway. That's what I think of. I don't do that very often. I'm not running out in the woods at midnight, but that's the sort of feel, because look at the, it's not too sensible, that, is it? But look within now. I bet you'll find Jenny Cleary running through the woods at midnight. Oh, that's all right. That was Debbie.
Right.
You'll see there that real sort of glow within the gemstone. They are beautiful. And we've got an emerald strand coming up for you as well. The emerald strand is glorious. We'll show the emerald strand to you maybe in a moment or two. An emerald strand, I've never seen anything like that before, but I know we're having demand for the boxes, so let's show them to you again. Let's have a little bit of a recap. Debbie, you could do with some of these, I think, down there, couldn't you?
It was your scary story that did it, do you know? It just made me go to pieces, actually.
It spooked you out, did it?
It did.
I'm sorry. These are, now we've got a bog off for you right now. So from the forest to bogging off, we've got these lovely colours. I remember I didn't know what that was originally. I was like, what are they on about? A bog off? What is that? Ruth, bog off? What? Buy one, get one free. That's what it stands for. Buy one, get one free. You've got hot pinks, purples, you've got the gorgeous greens and blues. These are our signature colours here, aren't they, on Jewellery Maker? And they look so professional. They are professional. They are, of course, your storage boxes, but we are going to give you one for free. One absolutely free of charge. Now inside, they're just bright white, which I think is great because it means you've got a lovely bright colour tone in there. So you can see everything really, really clearly. Now, what are you going to use them for? That's the question. Well, what can't you use them for? That's probably an easier question. You don't have to use them for your Jewellery Maker, of course, but we could see. Does your mum love a good jewellery box, does she, Kim? Oh, Kim's mum. Hello, Kim's mum. She loves the jewellery boxes. She loves these. They are actually really fabulous storage. Debbie mentioned earlier on, if you're cutting out articles, if you've got magazine articles, they're pretty much an A4 sort of size, actually, aren't they? So the sketchbooks actually that we sell on our website, they will fit inside here, and it's a great way of keeping. We like organisation, don't we, girls and boys? We like to be organised, so you can have a box for maybe you want to put your DVDs in there. I know we do have the other boxes coming up actually for the DVDs. You could keep your chainmail bits and pieces in there. You could have one for your enamel, one for your clay, one for your bead. You could absolutely organise them as you wish, as you want to. And I think actually, even if you are going to your fates, they will just make everything look that much more professional. I know when I did my first fete last year, you've got your business cards, you've got your calculators, you've got your bags, actually your gift bags that you might want to use, your paper bags. Actually, they would have been fabulous to have put my paper bags in. One gust of wind, I didn't realise, off they went. So that was quite interesting. So they will keep your anything nice and organised inside, whether you want to have one for your toolkit. But remember, buy one, get one free. So we are going to £5.95. £5.95 for your gift boxes, and you can see the pattern goes right the way around the back. So they look fab and funky. They're not drab. They're not just white, plain, boring boxes. They are branded. You can see what these are. You know what you're reaching for. And of course, you can tag them very easily, so you can know what is inside. Perhaps you're going to put a little sticker on there. Maybe you're going to make something to put on there, so you know that perhaps the one with the sticker on the orange or the yellow is for a certain thing. You'll theme it. You'll find a way of organising these. But £5.95, I think that is such a low price for both of those. They are absolutely, they've got to be on your wish list today, I think. If you want to buy anything today, make sure you add your boxes in there as well. £5.95. Buy one, get one free. Wonderful, wonderful colours that you're seeing in there. So keep adding those to your order, because you will find them exceptionally, exceptionally useful for anything that you want to sort of keep organised. And we do like organisation here, don't we, girls? So congratulations if you are about to take that home. Well done. Okie dokie, let's keep moving along, shall we? I'm going to have a rummage inside box 15. happily if I find their own. 4, 8, 12, midnight blues, I think, here. Oh, 8, 12, 13, 14. Oh, no, actually. No, it's oh my goodness. Right, I might need, this is where I need to be an octopus. I need a couple of extra pairs of arms. This is, oh my word. Bear with me. This is, bear with me. This is the gift that keeps on giving. I feel like, you know, who was it? Was Goldilocks that had the porridge and it just kept going? Was that a different, that was magic porridge pot? Obviously, it's the porridge that kept on going. That's what this is like. I've still not finished. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is that child in a sweet shop moment. I've never seen a bundle like this. Oh my word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet it says it on the screen, doesn't it? Yeah, 15. Saves me sitting here and counting them all. 2,580 carats. And who did that in her head? Who did that? Was that Claire? Claire counted that carat weight in her head. Kim's double checking. So what do we say? 2,580. Is she right, Kim? Oh, Kim got 2,710. Double check. It's basically a lot of carats. As Scylla would say, you've got a lot of carats here. 15 strands. They are wonderful. Let me go this way. Let me go that way so you can try and see all of these. Oh my goodness, a good job. Well, I don't quite know how to do that. There's so many. That's not going to work that way, is it? Okay, let's just grab them and try and go through all of these. I haven't even picked them all up. There is, oh my goodness, there's so much. There is so much here. 15 strand bundle. Now let's try and let you know as to what you are seeing here. Oh look, I love that yellow. That yellow is just gorgeous. Is that the yellow? That's got to be the yellow magnesite. That is lush. That is going to be gorgeous in the summer. That for me is summertime. Summertime. That might look fabulous with it, because colour clashing's in right now, isn't it? Colour blocking, they call it, don't they? And it's the really bright colour tones that are happening this year. I mean, together with the pinks, you probably wouldn't ordinarily select those two together, but they really do work. And so we've got yellow magnesite, we've got rhodochrosite medium nuggets in here. And that must be just there, rhodochrosite. We've got crackled agate, puffy coins. We've got green tiger's eye, the plain rounds. Green tiger's eye plain rounds, which one are they then? Where would they be? Green tiger's eye. Oh, there, just there. There we go. We've got ocean jasper ovals. We've got fancy jasper long chips that are coming in for you. The fancy striped asper. That's a new gemstone, Debbie. Just created it. Jasper. We have fire agate rounds. Really hot colours. We've got fuchsia striped agate. Fabulous. Black rutile quartz, you can see there, the puffy coins. The black agate faceted. Rondelles. Nearly there. Deep yellow quartzite faceted rounds. Really wonderful honey tones in there. White quartzite, and last but not least, the Argentinian rhodonite. 15 strands of gemstone. Now, this has to command a higher price. It has to, because you've got 15 individual pieces here. 15 individual strands. Well, you should be paying almost £61 for the privilege of that. Even that is good. Even that, if you consider, I'm sure you could pay £10 easily for a strand of gemstones, easily for a strand of gems. Times that by 15, you're looking at £150. We don't want to do that, obviously. So you could be paying a much higher price here. But we are going to slash that price, and it's a big one here today. For 15 gemstones, 15 strands of gemstone. I mean, look at that. I literally, the weight of all of those gemstones, this is incredible. Looks like I've been bound down to the desk. You know those creatures that are in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie? And they're horrible, aren't they? When they're on the ship and they've got, I don't do snakes, she said, ah. So when they've got all of these wormy snake type horrible things coming off their bodies, that's what it looks like. But these are far more beautiful. These I can cope with. These, actually, I'm missing a strand. There we go. I haven't even got the black sort of rounds in there. The faceted These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What a stash builder. What's your favourite colour? What's the favourite colour that's good? For me, I'm loving the black and the yellow. I think is absolutely amazing together. They're glorious. And the multicoloured, the crackled ones there, they're gorgeous as well. Okay, we are selling these very, very quickly already. And you know you can trust in us because we're going to go low. We will give you a great, great deal. Shall we do it? $44.95 for 15 strands. That's less than £3 a strand. And again, you've got some very, very big gemstones in here. What is that? About 2? And have we got tourmalines in there? Where's the tourmalines? Where? Which one? Oh, no, I don't know what tourmalines in there. Magnesite, agate, rhodochrosite, green tiger's eye, ocean jasper, fancy jasper, fancy stripe jasper, fire agate, red agate, fuchsia stripe agate, black rutile quartz, black agate, deep yellow quartzite, and white quartzite. It is like an actual rainbow of gemstones. Now, if that isn't an excuse to get you buy one, what is, because you will need something to keep this in. You will need perhaps to stack up on your white boxes. The clear storage boxes are coming up. I'm just destroying the display. You're going to fill those. You're going to need quite a few of the boxes to get all of these in. Now, that has to be, I would say, Debbie, for a gift for somebody, with your toolbox, your free DVD, your free booklet, I would absolutely be leaping through hoops if I got something like this.
So would I. If I was doing some classes or something on gemstones, I mean, that'd be perfect because it's such good value. I've never seen a range of colours like that. I mean, the yellow is so jolly, it's like daffodils, and you've got the lovely inky blacks, and you've got every single colour under the sun. And mothers and daughters can find anything in there. So if you've got something ready for the summer holidays to take away with you, you've got things for kids, you've got things for grown-ups, things for grannies, and perfect.
So there we go, £44, under £3 a strand.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Fabulous.
Grab hold of that. It's a really glorious offer, and it is actually, we're inviting you into our VIP club with this, a VIP mega offer. So you are invited in. You have an invitation to be a part of a VIP club here today at Jewellery Maker, and why wouldn't you? That's what I would say, really. And even on these strands, look at this. Look at the strand here. And you've got the coloured strand there as well. Look at both of those. They're actually both knotted. Now that takes a lot of time to do, and considering this is just a strand for delivery, if you like, that if you strand pearls like that, if you get your cultured pearls when you're out and about, that's actually a sign of real luxury. You can pay a lot to get your pieces stranded like that, knotted like that. That's wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. I'm so delighted that this has had such a reaction. It deserves it, actually. Under £3 for a strand of gemstone. Wonderful, wonderful deal. £44 and 95 pennies. You will never, ever regret spending, as far as I'm concerned. Such an amazing, amazing offer there for you. I know just how much you're going to love that. Great, great enjoyment from that particular piece. So congratulations. Keep adding that into your order. Let's pop all of those away. There is a tremendous, my word, tremendous amount. And get them all back in the box. Wow, incredible. Right, let's bring to you some more sunshine gemstones. These are gorgeous. These are really, really lovely. Carrying on with those sunshine colours. That's what we focus on now, don't you? Sunshine. We're all absolutely praying for it. Got to have some sunshine. Citrine cubes. Great clarity from this gemstone. Citrine, of course, is a part of the amethyst family, and you can see here, I mean, that is literally like sunshine in a gemstone. You'll notice straight away the different sort of colour tones that you're getting here from the gemstones. Aren't they glorious? The different colours that you're seeing here, it just adds so much more enjoyment when you're working with the gemstones. You might choose sort of cluster together the deeper, richly saturated gems and keep some of the clearer ones for something else. I love them together. I think that the colour, because you've got great clarity, the tone of the gemstone is going to come through very, very nicely. And isn't that gorgeous? A very, very beautiful design. Double trouble. Oh, that's right for me and Debbie today. Double trouble citrine graduated cubes. Don't they look wonderful? They're glorious. Oh, can I thank you so much. I've had some lovely emails. Thank you very much for being so welcoming and so friendly and welcoming me back today. I'm loving it. It's so nice to be back with you. So thank you. On Facebook, love you. I tried to put a message on Facebook yesterday and it didn't work for some reason. So I put it on my presenter page. It said Ruth the Net Presenter if you want to follow me on Facebook. But thank you so much for your emails. It's really lovely. Thank you. Gorgeous tones, and of course citrine. Did you know citrine generally starts out life as amethyst? If you're thinking about the purples of your amethyst, a lot of gemstones out there are heat treated. It's something that's done very regularly. Ruby, 95% of rubies heat treated, 95% of sapphires heat treated. Tanzanite can be heat treated. Citrine the same. It's very rare to find citrine that isn't. That's about 5%, and it's the ruby colour is really rare. But if you think of citrine purple, when it's heat treated, it turns yellow and you get citrine. And when that happens in the ground, it can happen with Mother Nature. Sometimes that's why you get ametrine, because the cooler temperature is your amethyst, the hotter temperature is your citrine, and it can come out as a bicoloured gem. That's really rare as well. They're lovely. They're so clear. They're so crisp. You could actually perhaps take a selection of the little gemstones to make some smaller designs. But look at what we are going to do here. This is double trouble. It's 65 carats of your graduated cubes. They are varying at sort of 3 to 6 millimetres. Now, if you were to buy these individually, we'll be looking at £19.90. About £19.90 each. Oh, together. I thought I was quite good. £19.90 for the pair. If you were to buy them, not in today's show, put it that way, £19.90. But today you're going to buy. Now I'm not going to tell you to bog off on this one. If you buy one, we will give you one half price. That's the deal still. Buy one, get one half price. You are still getting a deal. So if you buy 2 lots, you do end up getting 1 free still, don't you? If my maths is correct there. So you are getting double trouble. So if you buy 2, you'll get 4, and of course one. Is that right? Yeah, one of those then is free, really, isn't it? That works out. You with me? Sort of ish. Sunshine in a gemstone. I love them. I'm going to twist these together and hold them up to my neckline so you can see those different colours. I think this colour is for everybody. Morganite's a very feminine gem and works for us all, I think. But look at that. It's so simple, but I like that as a gem. I mean, I would do that if you're starting out on your jewellery making venture. Just a simple twist like that could look fabulous. You could add a pendant on there to the bottom and you're off, you started. So get involved, we'll give you 1 for half price. It's got the most fabulous, look at the lustre as well from the cubes. £14.92. £14.92, that's a funny one, isn't it? But it's buy one, get one half price, that's why. And we're not gonna say no to another deal, are we, girls? A lovely selection of gems. You've got almost the quartz whites in there, but it is citrine, it is an amethyst gem, sort of family gem. Obviously alongside your smoky quartz, lots and lots to offer. And actually, just so you know, because people have been asking, chainmail DVD, when? It's coming up in half an hour. So we say around about 11 o'clock, just after, your chainmail DVD part 2, the return, coming up for you. £14.92, double trouble. And I have to say, our chainmail DVD, unlike a lot of films that are out there, the second one's never as good as it. This one's perhaps even better, so look out for that. £14.92. Do hold those telephone lines. And I've also got to bring to you a price slash on the Dremel tool kit. You are going to get a price slash price ever. Can't wait. And I'm still bringing to you the clear plastic storage, but I need to get some more of these. Mine are all full. I've actually got a huge sort of sandwich Tupperware box now. Drives me bonkers. I don't like it. I'm such a Virgo. It needs to be organised. I need it in all. I'm terrible, I am.
No, my dad's a Virgo, so I know exactly.
We're a nightmare,
used to drive me mad.
Yeah.
Yes.
We write lists, we like lists, and it's got to be, we like organising. I need it in the boxes. If a plastic sandwich tub may work, it's not good enough. I need the proper things. I need it all in order. 14, my mum's probably watching going, yes, she's always been like that. Double trouble here for your citrine. So congratulations if you're lucky enough to take that home. Well done. Oh, fantastic. You like making lists so you can tick them off, do you, Claire? Yeah, I see Virgo generally is, we like to make lists, and often we do get things done. But we like piles of things. If it's in a neat pile, it's fine. It takes me a while to attack it sometimes, but if it's in a pile, I can cope with it. I like a nice pile. and that doesn't sound right, does it? No. And also, I'll keep moving on. But no, we like to organise things. Oh, talking of organising, look out tonight on the show, because there are very much chance. That was really good English. Not sure I was meant to say that. That details for the ball are going to be released tonight. I believe that booking will start today. As soon as I finish with you today at 1, I'm off to bring it all together. And it is in London. It is in London this year on Friday the 28th of June. And I believe booking will start this afternoon. So by the time the late show starts, it should be up and running. I can't wait. And I'm already working on the Christmas ball. Christmas ball's going to be fab as well. Tick that off as well. I've ticked that off my list. Job done. See, the list's getting shorter, and then I start a new one. Okay, shall we have another kit? Shall we dress for success? I shall dress for success. Some very interesting pieces in here. Liking the look of this. This is quite an unusual kit, I think. Some really lovely colour tones, some rich colour tones with it. And do if you want to get in touch, of course, with us at the studio, please do. If you want to send your texts, if you want to send your emails in, we would love to hear from you. We'll flash you up the address in a moment or two, because I can't remember it. Is it studio at Jet? I can't remember. There's the text number. Send a message to us. That's what I'm after. Start your text with JM Studio and send it to 60777. It will cost you your normal network charges. I wasn't far out, was I? Here's your email address, look. Yeah, you started off nearly there. studio@jewellerymaker.com. If you want to send us in your messages, it would be fabulous to receive them. So we have our Dress for Success kit right now. These are really rad. They're quite earthy, I think, some of these gemstones. I'm not sure, is that coral we've got here? We'll have a little bit of a look. I don't think it is, actually. I think it's a little bit different. You can have a look at these. Got some lovely sort of wheels. They are really, really, really lovely. That's dyed red shell. Sorry, Debbie, I've not said that for such a long time. I've got to take every moment here today. All the old jokes, I've got to use them. I've got to use my old material, and it is probably quite old. These are fab. I'm literally brand new to me. Never ever seen these before. Dyed red shell clam he-she. Is that right? He-she wheels. He-she, hey-she. He-she, hey-she. He-she, hey-she. Who's she? Is she? Why is she? Don't know. But you can see they're not as orange as that. When we look at the coral, it's quite an orangey red, I always think. Here you've got quite almost it's almost a matte effect to the side of the gem, but there's some lovely detail in there. They're quite organic. However, you can feel. I mean, they're great beach jewellery to be wearing something like this, perhaps a long time. Your pearls, and we've also got the white shell. I love these. And don't throw away the spaces that are in between. At first, when I started, I was just like, oh, okay, that's just a space out. You use them. You'll use them in your jewellery. And wait till you see what Debbie's done with them in her designs as well. Actually, she's used them really, really nicely. So you've got that white shell bead with the plastic tubes. They're approximately 25 by 18 millimetres. So look at that together. I mean, you could quite easily just pop the dyed red shell sort of in between, and then have the drops coming off, and they'd work really well. But we're not stopping there, are we? We're going to bring in the red jasper drums as well, so you've got a bigger gemstone. Don't have to use all of these together, of course. We're just bringing this together as a collection. You dress for success because they all look fabulous together. But of course, you can be more selective. It's up to you how you want to work with your gemstones. And got you ready for the findings. Dun, 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 dun. All of the findings in the kits today are sterling silver, and we are loving that. We are absolutely, and again here, and I do think this is right, we've gone for gold. We've gone for the gold-plated silver findings. Again, 42 pieces in here. You've got your eye pins, your head pins, your jump rings, you've got your silver findings, the loop clasp, you've got your shepherd, there's everything in there again. A lot. So you've got 10 of your silver head pins, 10 of your eye pins, 10 crimp beads, 2 pairs of your sterling silver shepherd hooks, 3 open jump rings, 3 of the different sizes there for the jump rings, and of course you've got your spring lock bolt ring clasp in there. I will get that, and then of course you've got your beading thread. Jewellery elastic, you've got your beading thread in there as well, your memory, not your memory wire, sorry, you've got your stretchy jewellery elastic in there, so there's your different beading material, your beading thread, and last, now, have we got the beads involved in here as well? Ooh, got the copper beads in there as well. Really liking this. Oh my goodness, I love that. You've got hearts, you've got different, there's let me have a look, we'll pick all of this up. Got a little tube in there as well, that's pretty funky, isn't it? You can see all the different shapes that are in here. They look wonderful. That would make a lovely sort of feature piece, wouldn't it? So you've got a pentagon, you've got a couple of the fancy beads, you've got the heart bead, golden heart. You've got the brushed ball. And actually, did Mark make a necklace with one of those yesterday? I'm sure Mark made one with a necklace. I'm sure he did, in silver. Just that on the end of a chain. And these are great for charms. If you want to use them for charms as well, they're really quite fabulous. So you've got your beading thread, your monofilament wire, that's the word I was looking for today, all again in your kit. You are going to love what Debbie's done. We'll have a look at that in just a second. This is summertime, this is beachwear. This can also be glammed up, of course, I think because you've got your brushed sort of gold look to the beads in there. That is where your luxury comes in. I think that is where your style, your elegance really starts to come through when you're adding in those beads. And there is a lot of room here, of course. And of course, the sheer amount again of the findings that you're seeing in there are absolutely fantastic. 42 of the findings, of course, they are sterling silver. Now, you should be paying almost £41, almost £41 for this particular kit. Should be. We always do this, don't we? Should be paying almost £40. How low can we go? Let's go. Ruth Lynette, limbo low. £24.95. I'm not going to start limboing though. My spine, my back, me and limboing, never going to happen. £24.95. It is a snip of a deal, I think, at that sort of a price. Dressing for success here with this particular selection. Loving it. 0800 644 655. And really, I think there's room to dream here. There's room to imagine. If you want to perhaps save your beads for something else, be our guest. If you want to make a feature of just one of those white shell drop beads, absolutely go for it. Don't forget, use the tubes. Use the tubes that are linking together all of those shell pearls, because they are absolutely to be enjoyed. My beads are escaping there. Stay, sit. £24.95. I think we need to make a move, quite frankly. We need to wander. Let's go. Let's go. We have gone low, and I think we need to go. I think we need to go. Hey, Jean, Debbie.
I'm fine, thank you.
Have you had fun with this kit?
I have actually, yes. I've still got quite a bit left over actually. But yes, I had real fun with this kit. I love these.
They're really tactile, aren't they?
Oh, they are, and the shine on there are just beautiful.
Beautiful, and that's for the pearls. Do you want to have a little bit of a peek? I think we need to share. Gorgeous, this flower. Perfect for that though, aren't they?
Oh yes, absolutely perfect.
Now that on its own would look amazing as a pendant, but the necklace, want it, need it.
Well, that's using the spacers as well to use the plastic tubing, because when you've actually got it against your skin, you don't see that at all. No. So it just looks like a floating necklace.
It's really clever. Really clever and nice and comfortable to wear as well.
Yes, it is actually. Yes, it's very comfortable.
And actually, that's a great, because I made a necklace not so long ago with beads, and I was trying to make them all stay in position. Yeah. I was trying various different things. One that disappeared, like and suddenly the designs. It was meant to be
you wouldn't have it with this. No.
But that's a really easy way of doing it. You've not got to worry about how sort of techniques, or if you're just starting out again.
No. And as you say, it's really comfortable to wear, and it is comfortable to wear. I mean, that would be nice to take off and put as a brooch.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
And summer and autumn as well. Not that we ought to think about the autumn just yet, but it's those sort of really rich, sort of rustic colours. Yeah. And then we've totally glammed it up as well. I've never seen this before. I've never seen the reds that you're getting here from one side, that dyed red shell. I've never seen that before, and that looks really spectacular.
There's quite a few different colours of that coming up in kits now, and I think that it looks quite, as you say, quite beachy. Yeah. You could do some really good surf bead necklaces for men with some of the colours, because there's some greys and blues coming through. So yeah, they're really pretty. But those I love this colour. And with the gold findings and the gold beads, gorgeous, really rich.
They're really rich, aren't they? And a really nice texture to them again. Really very tactile. And your bracelet, of course. You've got a glorious
little
bracelet,
stretchy.
clasp bracelet. Okay, is it? I thought the clasp. Oh no, it is a stretchy.
It is a stretchy.
Ah, we like the stretches.
We do.
Can't go wrong with.
No.
And the earrings.
I just had 4 of those corals
cute.
left, and I thought, what am I going to do with those? I thought I'd just use them up.
They are.
They're
I think they're gorgeous, actually. They're beautiful,
the
really,
offcuts.
really simple, really simple. And that's the thing, you've got to use everything, haven't you?
Yes.
Even if you're left with 1 or 2 of your gemstones,
I know.
you'll always be able to use them. You will always be able to use them. And on the far side of the screen there, of course, you've got your simple pearls as well. They are lovely.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? Really
So,
lovely.
And they lend, I think that's why I love that pear shape. They lend themselves to drops, whether it's drop earrings,
Yes,
drop pendants,
absolutely.
or the flower, like you said. Utterly gorgeous. They're really,
They
really
just
useful.
sit beautifully, absolutely beautiful.
They're really exciting. Are we going to?
Do you want
to
a
see?
demo or?
Shall we have a quick peek? I think we should.
Okay.
What are
Just
we going to?
But
we
to
doing the
show you how I
flower?
hung
Got it,
the
haven't we?
pendant behind, because I know you've seen the flower that many times. But all I did was put 5 onto a piece of beading thread, really, really simple. And then once you've put the thread all the way through, just tie literally in a knot. You see that 5? And just literally tie in a knot, and it just comes into a flower. Now to make this quite firm, I would go round and round and round the flower, which I won't do now, with the thread, and it just holds it really, really firm. Then I put the bead on, like so, and just literally wound it around the petals a couple of times and went round and round and round the bead. Now I wasn't completely happy with the look of that.
Right.
And I thought, now what can I do with that to make it look different? And I wanted to hang a tassel underneath. So what I did was, if I hold that, I actually knotted that. If I just pull that, I put an eye pin through, or a head pin through, like so. Pulled that to the back, if I can turn it around. Pull that to the back, and then just did a coil. And then my pendant hangs from the bottom of there.
Right.
So if you could pass me the necklace, would you mind?
Can indeed.
So the necklace, actually, if I turn it around, you can see that I've got the coil at the bottom here, and then I've put a jump ring and hung the pendant from behind. Because you've got 5 petals and haven't got 6, you haven't got 2 natural gaps opposite each other. So I just hung it from the bottom there, which is just a way of hanging the tassel. Then you can take the tassel off if you want to.
It's beautiful because when you're pulling that together, it doesn't kind of bunch up. It actually stays quite flat, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does. It does. I'll give that back
That is
to you.
lovely. Thanks. Is that Prezi? Me? Oh, isn't she nice? Prezi. Prezi for Ruth.
Yes.
Yay, thank you.
Lovely.
It's not going to be a Prezi for Ruth,
No.
is it? It's not. So if you want to have a go, if you want to add that into your collection, add that kit, the Dress for Success. Price slashed right the way down to £24.95. That necklace on its own, if you saw that in a boutique, I'd be surprised if you got that for £25.
Oh, I
and that's
think
just
so.
that
Yeah,
one
with
necklace.
gemstones. My goodness me.
Lovely, really, really lovely.
Pretty.
Well, right, I'm not about to burst in. I feel like I'm on top of the pops suddenly. I'm not about to burst into a rendition of anything. Thank you. Thank goodness. Have you not heard my my karaoke?
Beautiful.
How rude. Right, okay. Are we on? I'd like to introduce you to some friends here today at Jewellery Maker. Hello, everybody. Hello. Would you like to step this way? We've got some gorgeous ladies in today doing our business course. Is that right? Keep coming in, ladies. These are your 15 seconds or minutes of fame. So you need to big wave, big hello to everybody at home. I'm sure. How long have you been jewellery making?
About 5 months now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you decided to come on the business course. What was it that attracted you to the course?
Well, I actually would like to sell my jewellery.
Yeah.
And I want to kind of merge it with one of my other businesses.
Right.
So, and I want to know how to go about it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm here.
And you've been learning lots this morning already?
I have, yes. Yeah. I enjoy every of your show if I can catch up because I work. But
Brilliant.
Yeah, and I'm absolutely avid fan of yours. I have to say, I love your jewellery. So
she's not bad. She's not bad,
She's
old
lovely.
Debbie. She's pretty good, isn't she? Let me step this side as well. What's your name?
I'm Christy.
Christy. Where do you come from?
I live near Holmfirth, up in Snowbine Country.
I know Holmfirth very well.
Yes.
I used to go to university up there. I used to work for a company in Holmfirth. So up north
Great
they have some good chips up north, don't they? They do cook the chips, and my mum and dad love it in Holmfirth. It's a pretty place.
That's right.
So you've been making jewellery for how long?
A few years, mostly as a hobby, but now I'm getting a little bit more serious.
Right, so time to get your business head on.
Time for me, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great course actually.
It's very useful.
Every time the business course is on, I'm working. I need to come in and do it actually. So we'll give you the information for the business course in just a second.
I'd recommend it.
You'd recommend? There we go. I'm stepping along here to meet all of the ladies that I can. What's your name?
My name's Debbie.
Debbie, you having a good day?
It's very useful information.
Very useful. Is this the first course that you've done?
It is, yeah.
And how are you finding it in terms of your price and what you've got so far?
It's very good value, yeah.
Yeah? So you're going to pop back and do another one, maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And just over here we're seeing...
Zara.
Hello, Zara. Where have you come from, Zara?
Gloucester.
Gloucester, OK. So was it an early start this morning?
Not too bad.
Not too painful?
No.
Right, OK. And what's your... You've got a lovely pendant on there. Is that your sort of niche? Do you love the clay, the beads? What's your sort of area?
Yeah, I like the clay and the polymer clay and chainmail also. So
you can obviously chainmail. Chainmail got the second DVD being launched today.
Oh, right.
So we'll have to we'll bring one in and let you know. And hopping over here, shall I scoot behind you again? There we go. And who have we got here?
I'm Gail.
Gail, how are you, Gail?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Is this your first visit to the studio?
Yes, it is.
How you find it? Is it what you expected to see?
I thought it was going to be much bigger.
Yeah. We're quite a close family, aren't we here? Quite a close-knit family.
Well, it's if I know you, because you're in the living room most evenings. So.
This is true. It's actually lovely for us as presenters to get to meet you as well, because we see your faces or we see your names coming up on the screen. It's nice for us to actually put a face to the name as well. So, and we don't bite, do we? We're quite friendly.
It's lovely. I'm having a good day.
Are you? Fantastic. Beautiful necklace. Is this a creation of yours?
No, it's not. I bought it in France.
Right. Okay. But it's I think you should take credit for it.
Thank you.
Well, carry on enjoying the day. And Helen, you're running the course, aren't you?
I am, yes.
And your name again,
Angela.
remind me. I'm saying Angela. If you want to come and join us on the business course, please do, because it is a fantastic course and I do need to see you myself actually. So big wave for everybody, say hello, and we shall join you at the other side of this. If you want more information on the business course, here it is.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. We're having too much fun today.
I know.
If you do want to join us on that business course, please do book in because it looks fab. I have to do it. I missed it twice now. It is Wall of Fame time. We are about to show you the designs that you've been sending in, and I think they constantly excite us, don't they? There's some really impressive designs out here.
Very talented people.
Really talented. Lovely. 954, and this is from... Oh, who's this from? Hello, Dorothy Cooper. Well done. Congratulations for making the Wall of Fame. Here is this week's Wall of Fame. Random link... It's not... what have I random... where are we? Rose, gold, rose... Should we start that again? Should we edit that out?
Yeah. Welcome to the Wall of Fame.
Welcome to the Wall of Fame. This is Dorothy Cooper's. Rose gold copper wire. Handmade clasp wire bracelet, her first attempt at wire chains and roses. Well, very well done. Beads from the stash. Loving the singing Carol. She is, she's always bursting into song. The gold. Thank you very much for that, Dorothy. Well done if that's your first attempt again. Seriously.
Yeah, very good.
Stunning. And it's made the Wall of Fame, so it's got to be good. Congratulations.
Fabulous. Now, I did this design a little while ago, I think, on the show. 955. This is gorgeous. I love the bracelet I've made myself. This is from Chris in Ebervale?
Ebervale? I think so.
This is my first attempt at chainmail. Love the finished result. It took a long time, but well worth it. All the materials from JM, and love the show and all the team. It does look absolutely beautiful. Well done.
That is stunning, isn't it?
Well done.
Well, make sure you're watching in about 5 minutes' time because we're going to launch the noon?
Yes.
I just leave Debbie to
Get your
the
teeth in.
new Chain Mail 2 DVD, which is going to fly out. So many people have been asking for it. At the NEC, everybody was asking for the Chain Mail, so we didn't have it quite ready, so it's now. It is today in about 5 minutes' time, so that is absolutely going to fly. And we have a nice quantity of the DVDs. Oh, gorgeous colours.
Oh, that's
really
nice.
beautiful colour. Oh, the Redical site, yes. It is indeed. Hello, Vicky Jones. Attached is her entry for the Wall of Fame, your number 956. And it's a bracelet made, yes it is, it's the Rodical site puffy coins and Labradorite faceted coins. We've seen Labradorite, we've still got those hearts, of course, if you want to add those to your order. I made a bracelet to take to a craft fair. My first is coming up soon, but liked it so much I had to make another for myself. How often do you do that?
Yes.
I am
Always.
dreadful. The gems and thread of Jewellery Maker and findings are a mix of JM and from my stash. Happy beading. Well done, Vicky, and best of luck with that. Hope you do very well. I'm sure you will if they're the sort of designs you're taking with you.
You always sell the ones that you don't want to sell first, don't you?
Oh, completely.
Always.
And don't you always play them down? It's like, oh yes, there's that
It just teaches you, make what you like. Yes.
Right.
This is a number 957. This is beautiful, from Marie. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. First attempt at using the chainmail technique. It took me an eternity and loads of patience, but the result was well worth it. I have used and lapis lazuli beads, and the combination is great. That is beautiful. It's not picking it up so well though, but that is absolutely beautiful.
I'm really liking this chainmail. It's something I've not tried it yet.
It can look really vintage, but that is beautiful. That's your first go. My goodness.
It's really detailed, isn't it? And we're about 5 minutes away. And have you got a chainmail course coming up soon?
I did one last week, and every month I do chainmail. So.
Okay, I think the next one is on the 30th of May. 30th of May, if you want to meet the gorgeous, talented celebrity Debbie Bulford. It's $74.95 for the course. Well worth it if you want to call the call centre. And we'll show you that in just a moment or two. We can show you everything there. Got to squeeze one more in though because this is really beautiful as well.
Pretty.
Lovely summer. 958. Hello, Maureen. Thornby, who is entry for the Wall of Fame using from the tropical flowers, using the carved leaf agate and moonstone. Gold seed beads from my stash. Could you please say hello to the fab ladies from the northeast of England? Fab ladies of the northeast in England, we say hello. Hello to all of you. Thank you very much for sending in your design, Maureen. That's made the Wall of Fame. Very, very best of luck to you. We shall pop all of those up, of course, and do keep sending your entries in to us to the Wall of Fame if you want to send them in via email or, of course, even just by good old pigeon mail. It is fine, whatever way. We always love to receive them. If you want more details on the chainmail course, of course, with Debbie, here it is. And don't forget the second DVD we're going to launch in just a couple of minutes after this.
Join Jewellery Maker and specialist guest designer Debbie Bulford for a fun and relaxing day discovering the addictive appeal of chainmail. This workshop is ideal for beginners and will introduce the fundamentals of this art form. Of beginners weaves and learn how to create your own Byzantine bracelet and earring set. The full course includes a pack of 200 jump rings, a toggle clasp, a pair of shepherd hook earrings, the chainmail tutorial DVD, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a chance to meet the presenters, and take a visit to our gem museum. All this for just $74.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun, da, 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 da. I don't play, can you tell? It is time. I should just stick to my drum and my one-man band. We are about to launch the DVD for the chainmail for your version 2. This is the long-awaited chainmail DVD. You've all been asking for it. To those of you that we saw at the EC, many of you were asking for the DVD. Wasn't quite ready, wasn't quite finished, and it is here now. Now, as you know, the lines are open. 0800 644 655. The lines are open, they're free, and they are taking your calls already. We have a good quantity of the DVD, but you know this is going to fly. This is going to be like a hot potato. It's going to go so quickly. When we sold the chips, the nuggets, they went so quickly. They sold out in seconds. Literally, zoom, and thousands. We're not talking about tens or hundreds here. We're talking about thousands. Thousands of these DVDs potentially are going to go now. The call centre have been warned. We've pressed that big button, haven't we? We've pressed the button. The alarm sounded in the call centre. Woo, woo. They're ready. They're waiting to take your call. Now, I will say straight away, if you dial and you get an engaged tone, hang up and just try again. You've got us on speed dial. I know you've got us on redial anyway. So just keep trying until you get it. For all of the chain mailers out there, this is it, the long-awaited launch of the chain mail DVD. If you are absolutely convinced this is the way forward for you, try it, get it home. There's so many people now. I will say there's a wait on the phone lines already. If you maybe work with a circle of jewellery makers, maybe you meet up with friends, grab them the DVD. Be the person now that grabs them. Maybe you're going to take 1 or 2, maybe you're going to take 10, because you know, maybe you meet actually to do your mail together, and you know that these are going to be taken home. Grab them now whilst you have the chance, because you only pay 1 set of shipping and handling anyway in this hour, so you might as well make the most of it. Now, these DVDs, we have a huge selection of DVDs here on the channel for whatever your interest might be, whether it's the wire work, whether it's the beads, tend to be about an hour long on average, and they are, as we say, they're invaluable because it's here, it's in black and white, if you well, it's not a thin colour, but it's there in black and white for you to have a look at, to watch and to learn and to relearn. If you're seeing technique on here and you're not quite sure, press your pause, rewind and keep going over that technique. And this is the one, the long awaited. We've had so many emails. I was catching up with my producer Kim before I came on air today, and she was just going through all of the emails that we've had from you to say, please, chainmail, when's the chain? We literally, I do apologise actually, because we haven't been able to respond to all of you because there have been that many emails, so huge sorry for that, but to most of you we've been updating you as well wherever we can. It's the biggie, it's the one that everyone's been waiting for. When you consider, and I've been wearing this bracelet, I do like this a lot, I think it's got my name on it. This is the sort of creation you're going to be able to sort of learn. I don't know whether it's this bracelet sort of specifically in this DVD, but I would certainly hope so, because look at all of that. This is a design, I can't say the name of the brand at all, but I'm thinking about a duck egg sort of turquoisey box. You know what I mean? You know, the sort of design like that, heavyweight perhaps with silver, you could potentially, for a solid silver 9 to 5 as this in, excuse me, in terms of look, I would expect to pay triple figures for something like that. And silver, actually, very interesting at the moment. The prices of gold, if you watch your sort of prices for gold and silver, how much they fluctuate. Gold at the moment, gold's actually gone down at the moment, which hasn't happened for a long time. Silver's continuing to rise at the moment. Silver prices still going up. So that's the sort of design. Have a look at these 2 pieces here as well. Got some fabulous funky colours. It's not just the silver that you're working with the chainmail. The world's your lobster. The world is your lobster when, oyster, sorry. The world is your I like lobster, giving it all that. The world is your lobster when it comes to creating these sorts of designs. Look at the colours in there. That electric blue, that shot of colour all the way through, all different sizes. In terms of well, jump rings. You see, this is me in chainmail. I didn't even know you used jump rings. Seriously, I had no idea. I've not watched the chainmail yet. This is one area I've not gone into yet. I'm catching up with you. I didn't even know it was jump rings. I don't know personally, but this for me, and we've all just said actually, we all want to come and do your workshop. We all want to come in and actually have a go for ourselves, because what you come out with, the end result, is so high end and so shop worthy, so designer, that this is just the most fabulous way of doing it. Of course, if you are taking it home for the first time, of course, take home your toolkit, add your toolkit in there. You will, of course, get your free DVD and you get started Jewellery Maker booklet. All of that could potentially come to you free of charge. So if you maybe know a young girl who does like wearing her big, chunky bracelets and necklaces maybe, this would be a really great gift, a fabulous birthday gift with your toolkit as well. Considering what you actually come out with, whoops, at the end of the day, I think you are getting a great selection here. Well done, everybody on the telephone lines, and congratulations. I know people, so it's definitely the way to do it, isn't it? They are gorgeous. Let's take this over actually, because as I say, I'm always going to be honest with you. I love my gemstones. I love making pendants, my bracelets, necklaces. I haven't made the chainmail yet, so I need to talk to Debbie about this. But you need a price, don't you? You need a price for the DVD. Here you go, $4.95 for your chain mail DVD. If you think about what a tutorial DVD can cost you elsewhere, whether it's sort of creating your gemstones like this, whether you're getting a DVD, if you think about language courses, have you seen how expensive some of those tutorials are? I wanted to learn German. I was in Austria for a while and I wanted to really learn German. I love the of it, and I looked at and I was looking at £300-400 for one of the tutorials. I thought, oh, forget that. I can fudge my way around as long as I can say the odd word, Auf Wiedersehen, all the rest of it. I'll get by. But £4.95, and you are learning something here that you can be creative with, and also as a business, of course, if you are thinking about chainmail, I just think you've got a great seller on your hand here. If you're going to the Fates this summer, there are going to be a lot of girls that really want this big, chunky look. It's very, even whether it's for yourself, your sister, your daughter, your mum, it is a really heavyweight look in terms of the pieces that you can create. And the colours in here, again, absolutely tremendous. Shall we talk to Debbie? Shall we have a little bit of a chat with Debbie, because she will tell you a little bit more, and we can see a little bit more, actually, about the chainmail over here. Of course, if you haven't got your number one and you're thinking, I like the sound of this, why don't you ask the call centre? I don't know if we've got the chainmail DVD, the first one in stock. They will tell you. I'm sure we will have, but you can always set that there as cup of tea time, is it? I know. Nearly cup of tea time. Right, so $4.95. This is really exciting, isn't it?
It is. I mean, the first chainmail DVD was very, very popular, but I don't do anything that's on the first one. This is completely utterly new. The first one went through the standard Byzantine weaves and the very, very popular weaves that most people start off with. This is just taking it one step further, adding gemstones to your design, adding coloured jump rings to your design, different sizes, some that are slightly bigger than you probably normally choose. But it goes through 6 completely different projects that we haven't seen before. Or there's one that you might have seen before that I've been asked to do, but besides that.
All completely different.
Yes.
And is this, I mean, that's
just I'm going to show you now how to do it.
Please do, because as I say, chainmail is a completely new area for me. I'm enjoying wearing this a lot, and I'm going to have to get involved in this because I've got so many birthdays coming up this year, and I know straight away all of my girlfriends would love a bracelet like that.
I know that's only silver plate, but the solid sterling silver bracelet like that with a gemstone, because there's a little gemstone on the back there. I've seen in a magazine recently for nearly £380.
Yes, doesn't surprise me.
And that is quite cheap. To take time to make these, you have to put your time into it as well. This particular bracelet here is called a 4-in-1 weave. That's because there's 4 lines down it. Now, this is a particularly popular one. This is the chainmail, the original chainmail that used to be used in armour.
Oh, right.
Okay, this is the look that people think of when they think of chainmail, right? The nice thing about this is that you can actually, if you wanted to, bend it in half and put a row of links across the bottom and actually join it together into another sort of bracelet. So it's quite versatile. But let me show you how to do this, and there's a tip how to start off. Okay.
I need to feel that. I'll look after it.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Yeah. You start off with one open jump ring. Now I'm doing these in the big coloured ones so you can see a lot better.
Okay, can I ask you then, that jump ring, do you buy them like that? Do you make them like that?
No, you buy them. Now, a big apology, because there should have been loads and loads of jump rings here today. Nothing to do with Jewellery Maker. They weren't delivered on time. So they are on their way, and please watch this space. In the next few days, they should hopefully be here in the next couple of days and then booked in. So within a week, hopefully, cross fingers, touch wood and everything else, we should have a huge quantity of
fabulous,
all colours of jump rings and sizes. So I apologise for that, but there's nothing we can do. So how do you start this off? You start off with one open jump ring and you put 4 closed jump rings onto there. Okay, then you close it. Now, my problem is with this particular weave is every time you pick it up, it falls apart. Now, anyone who's done chainmail will know exactly what I mean. So this is my little tool, very expensive. It's a piece of beading mat that I've cut up, and I've put 2 of the coloured jump rings through, because then it separates it, because you need to have that look. You need to have, can you see, if I hold that like that? You need to have the rings so they are open like that on your hand.
Okay.
All right. Now, if I was trying to hold those with my thumb and had to put it down and pick the pliers up, absolutely impossible. So then what you do is, I'm going to take my pliers in my other hand, take 1 open jump ring and take 2 closed ones, okay? I'm going to go in through the front of one and through like so.
So underneath, through the back of the other one.
Okay, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So underneath, you literally go through the front of both of them. I take my pliers, close it, I'll do it again. Put that back on my hand, open up the jump rings, and there you've got 2 layers. You see that?
Yeah.
Whoops. This doesn't happen at home. It's typical, isn't it? I'm going to just hold that down. Jump rings have got all caught. You see, this, if you do them with smaller jump rings, if you do them with smaller jump rings, this wouldn't happen because they wouldn't be able to move.
Right.
There we go. There. Now you have that look where you've got 2 rings and you've got them folded either side. Put your thumb onto the middle one, take your next open jump ring, take 2 closed ones. Whoa. They're all stuck together. Take these over here.
It's like tiddlywinks.
I haven't played that for years.
No, I've not.
Right, here we go. 1 open, 2 closed. Hold your rings and go in through the front of one and up through the other one, okay? So that. Take your pliers, close it, fold
I guess
it open.
you're just going to get quicker and quicker.
Exactly. Now, how do you make it wider? That is a lot wider. All you do is, if I take the pink one that's open, is if I hold that in my hand again, pop that at the side, you literally go all the way along, going all the way down the side of your chainmail, just linking them together. Whoops. So I go through that one, and then the next one I go through the second and third, and third and fourth. You go all the way down the outside, and you just make it wider and wider and wider and wider. So you can make an enormous cuff, and that is what you end up with. Like that.
And just seeing you, watching you demonstrate that, when you first started off, you did the first one, I thought, oh gosh, okay, I need to remember that. And then you do the second one, and already you've kind of got it planted, you already kind of know. By the third, I think you've... But having that demonstration, and that's why having these DVDs, if that was written down, oh, forget me, I'm lost straight away. And I know patience can be a thing as well sometimes. But to have that live demonstration and to start that off and to be able to watch it, you've got it on the DVD, to be able to rewind again if you need again, just that added guidance, and then it's practice, isn't it? Once you start to do it.
I mean, this looks quite confusing. I've tried to use wire, I've tried to use everything to help with this weave, but this was a technique. Somebody on the internet had this idea of a piece of paper, and I thought, oh, that's a good idea, but it kept ripping. So I thought, well, a piece of cloth cut out my bead. But it's ever so easy to do. Just in one side and out the other.
So approximately, how many jump rings would you have used perhaps on that bracelet? That's probably as long as a piece of string, isn't it?
I used 180 something or other.
Right.
About, I would say a budget for 200, because this is a 7-inch bracelet. I don't know how big somebody's wrist would be. I've got quite thin wrists.
Standard 7-inch.
So yeah, but you can, if I can just turn that round a minute, and I've extended that by putting a couple of amethysts and the toggle clasp, so it doesn't.
No, it doesn't have to be a full, like you say, a full piece like that. Just have, I think it's really nice to break it up, just have a signature piece of gemstone.
I do.
Stone in there. I certainly love. And even the little drop that we've got on this one here, adding a little charm. I mean, it's perfect to add the charms.
I love charms. I've got charms on most of my bracelets. They're gorgeous.
And how about organza? Could you thread anything through the chain? I suppose the work again.
Yeah, of course you can. Yes, you can.
Oyster, isn't it?
I mean, you can with this one actually have a thin beading thread of say 6mm, 5mm, 6mm beads, and actually wrap the whole thing around it and then catch it. So you've got the beads going through the middle, because it's very difficult to do a weave and then weave beads through it. Whereas this one, you can actually fold it around a length of beads
really nice
and have them encapsulated inside, which can look really lovely.
It's a lot that you can do. So once you've learned the basic techniques, obviously you're going to learn all of this on the DVDs. About 6 different looks, you said, on there?
6 completely different weaves using different sizes, different colours, some using beads with them as well. And there's a couple of designs where I've used one way and then shown you how to do it a different way as well.
So then you can take those 6 and you start thinking about adding in different colours, different sizes, different gemstones. That 6 is going to multiply and multiply and multiply. So actually the 6 different techniques you're going to learn in here, you're probably looking at closer to maybe 10 or 20 if you want to get. So that for $4.95 I think
really
is
good
brilliant. Value. They're great, aren't they, the DVDs?
I bought one at the NEC from a different stand on something completely different, and it was £24.
Was it really?
Yes.
Yeah. And
So,
I think that's pretty standard as well. That's not like you sort of see something, oh, that's expensive. These, I just think, are so competitive, and well done. Everybody, again, keep coming in on that if you want to take them home. Thank you, Debbie. That was gorgeous. I will give this back at the end. We, of course, I don't think we could bring to you male DVD without at least one pack of. We're sorry about that, it was totally out of our control, but they are coming, so do. And this is great, you get your DVD now. If you've got your DVD and all of your jump rings, maybe you'll be sitting at home thinking, oh, I need to get started. Maybe it's a lot to kind of process. By gradually sort of introducing this into your collection, getting the DVD, maybe watch it a few times before you do anything, before you pick up your tools or your jump rings. Just sit back with a cup of tea, I like that, and watch now. Let's have a look. Where's my jump rings? Here they are. Here they are now. We have one set of jump rings for you here. And actually, I believe this might be what, I think this is what Debbie used actually on that first bracelet, possibly. It's that size, yes it is, okay. You do have a pack of 50. So you could get 4 of these and you could make that bracelet that we showed to you there from Debbie. She had approximately 200 for about a 7-inch bracelet. Of course, do add your genuine gemstones onto there as well. Now, these are 9-to-5 sterling silver, and I love this. As I said, I am one of those girls, I have to wear my silver. I can't wear any fake metal. As soon as I do, I pay for it. I'm itchy, I get a red rash. It's just awful. And it does, at some stage, it used to limit me as to what I could wear. It was a little bit disappointing sometimes. You find designs that you liked, and as soon as you saw it's not silver, or then you had to pay through the nose for the opportunity to have the silver. This is a great way, because you're going to get those looks, those top-end designer looks at a absolute fraction of a price. And if you're in business, maybe again the ladies that are in today doing our business course, already they've got a keen eye for what we do here. They're obviously very creative, they're making their own designs, and then you go out, you go to the fates. I think the one mistake that some of us make, actually, I know I did the first time, we price too low. We price it because we're getting such great deals here, and the prices of your gemstones, your findings, of the DVDs are so low. You go out and you think, well, I can't charge that for what I've done. You can, you absolutely can, and still you know that what you're selling is handmade, it's creative, it's got your own stamp, and charge for your time. Of course, don't forget, if you are a business, you've got to charge for your time in there as well, but you could learn all about that on the business course. And especially with the chainmail, it's not like if you're doing a more simple stretchy bracelet, it's not going to take you as long, obviously, but the time, and you can see it, you really can see it in the chainmail pieces. You know the time that's gone in, and of course, who's best to sell your jewellery but you? You know how you've made it, you know how you've done it. Now, these are closed jump rings here, and the closed jump rings, you can cut them though, can't you? You can use your pliers and cut into the closed.
You can do, but if you did the bracelet I've just done, you only need half open and half closed, because half of them you never open anyway.
Right.
So you can do different designs using the closed jump rings. It's not a problem.
So that could be a perfect. And actually, I've got some posh pliers for you today. Have you seen the posh?
Oh, they're brilliant.
Posh
they are
pliers.
Brilliant. I've got those.
These are kind of the really top pliers. I'm needing a pair of these as well. So we're going to do those for you in a moment or really high grade on those. And I would say, if you're going to go for it, if you're buying and keep coming in, of course, these are selling very, very quickly, but we made sure when we produced the DVD that we had a couple of thousand for you, because we knew the demand would be massive. If you're buying the DVD, you're getting some jump rings, treat yourself, upgrade your pliers maybe, because as with everything in life, it's, you know, some of the tools that you have, they're not going to last forever if you're using something every day. As we know with our bones, don't we? If you're using something every day, they start to wear out after a while. So upgrade with your pliers. If you are thinking of doing this and making that your main focus, then why not? So get them before they go, because actually we are hundreds of the DVDs have gone already. Once they've gone, I don't know when they're coming back in. And the jump rings are also jumping out of here. $6.95. So, do you remember $6.95 and then 95 sterling silver? They are 95 sterling silver. The price of silver at the moment is getting very, very high. That was before we priced these, actually, $6.95. As we said, if you want to get 4 packages, 4 of these, if you want to get 4 bags of the jump rings, do it and you will be able to make that bracelet. Yeah, the sterling's, I know.
It's 95.
I know, it's a crazy price. Yeah.
And for £28, you can have a bracelet that you could sell for over 100.
So how many, do we know the gram weight of these? 2.4 grams. So you'd have nearly 10 grams in a silver bracelet. That's a massive gram weight of silver, isn't it? £6.95. It is the ultimate. I've got to tell you now, we started off with triple figures. We've now got less than 30. less than 30 available. Less than 20 now. Grab your DVD at the same time if you've just joined us. It is the version 2, the chainmail DVD that we have been waiting for. Do you know what I'm doing when I finish today, Debbie? Get involved. I've got to have a go. I need to pick up those pliers. I'm going to have a go because I'm hooked. And I love the look of this. I really do. And as we said, it will take you 2 seconds to go into a boutique, to have a look and to see the massive prices. But 10 grams of silver is a lot. That is a big, heavyweight piece. And my goodness me, when you consider what you're getting, £28 if you buy 4 bags of these. I don't know how many we've got left actually now. In fact, I think you won't be getting 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. I think they are just about to sell out. Huge congratulations, and don't forget the jump rings. They are coming. They are coming. We're sorry about that. As I said, it was out of our control. It was a bit frustrating for us actually, and for you, but that's something more to look forward to, isn't it? So they are coming, and we will definitely let you know. If you're watching the repeat show later on, try us. You never know. You know how it works here as much as we do. Sometimes if people don't check out of their basket, you might get 1 or 2 pieces available. So definitely try it. Who wants to upgrade the pliers? Who wants? Debbie's on it. I want some of me. They are fab. Now, I will tell you straight away, we've sold hundreds of DVDs. We've sold hundreds of the jump rings. We only have less than 100 of the pliers. Less than 100 of the pliers. Well, they're not going to last, are they? I want some of these as well.
They are brilliant. I've got a pair at home actually, but I need a second pair to keep in my bag, because those of you who watched the show will know we had the coil making pliers, and then we had the jeweller's saw. If you haven't got that, these pliers cut beautifully straight edge jump rings for doing chainmail, so you could coil your own wire with these. They're really good. Really
and
good.
if you're looking at making that sort of top end look, you're getting your chainmail, you want to have that really superior finish, then this has got to be. I'm going to open them. Can I open them? That means they've been used. Oh, I can't sell that pair now. I shouldn't do that to my hair, should I? Give myself an on-screen haircut. That could look a bit wrong. So there we go. They're really comfortable as well. I like the shape of those because I've struggled with. I make a lot of my wire pendants. I do a lot of the wire. I had to stop doing it at the end of last year because I started to get a problem with my thumb. So I've not done it for a long time. But actually, these are really comfortable.
Yeah.
I like the shape of them. They're slightly arched. I don't know if you can see that. Really does mould to the hand actually, and you've got that sort of rubber finish. You've got the grip on the the arms, if you like, there as well. They are fabulous. I could take to the roses with those. Don't do that. So you get a nice sharp edge, you get a clean finish. I don't know how far you can see that. And they are sharp, aren't they? I mean, you need to do watch your pinkies, watch your fingers with those. We don't want you losing a digit, but they are nice and sharp, which is what you want. You can see that you're going to get a lovely, lovely clean edge on those pliers. Okay, we need to see the price. We need to see the price. We've got less than 40 remaining. Are they £6.95? Yeah, they are must-have. They are absolute must-have. I never thought I'd get so excited about a pair of pliers, but they. But there
really
you go.
nice.
They are really nice. Can I cut something? £6.95. I feel like I need to. Ruth, keep her away. Thank you. I need to cut some. I need to have a bit of cutting action. Well, proof's in the. Oh, they're really easy. Oh, there's only 10 spec. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to make a right mess. They are really nice. Sorry, Amelia, but that is. I like that. They're so. Why is it that is so satisfying? £6.95. You are getting. Wow, that's really sharp. They've all gone. They've all gone. £6.95. You got yours. I got mine. £6.95. Congratulations. That's why I like coming over here onto Jewellery Maker as well. You get lots of freebies. You shouldn't really. Okay, congratulations to you. The chainmail DVD is still available, so if you want to take that home, well done. Right. Get onto the telephone lines right now. Right now. We are going to do. Let me have a clear. We're going to do the clear storage boxes again. I should be done on that one-man band again because these fly. These absolutely fly. I do take requests, by the way. I do take requests. Now this is how we use our boxes when we are here in the studio. Now these I've just taken literally from Debbie. So what because they come with the little sections. You've got the plastic sort of sections within here. Clear storage boxes, you know, are absolutely a must-have for your collection. Now we've filled these. We've got the ribbon cord ends, and we've got spacer beads in here as well. I won't open that because knowing me, I'll shake the spacer beads all over the place. There we go. So you've got those 3 compartments. You don't obviously get. Oh, that would be really lovely. You don't obviously get everything in there. You will just get the empty box. In fact, let me show you the empty box. That's probably. I was looking around for that, thinking, where is it? And it's right by the side of me. Now let me show you. In fact, it's probably easier if I start with that. Start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. There we are. So that is your clear bead box. Now it comes with the 2 main sections running through there. Now they don't move. You can't take those out. But what you do also get are these inside sort of sections. Now I use my scissors to do this because I find it's a bit easier than giving them a bit of a twist and all the rest of it. Or could use my pliers, couldn't I? But I will twist. Wash your scissors on those because you get a nice clean sort of sharp finish on those. And then you can make the compartments as small or as wide as you want to. They just slot in really, really easily. So I can't tell you how many of these I've got. For the larger beads, sometimes I have a larger section, then I have some smaller ones in. I have boxes of these just with my silver beads. I have boxes, and see, here we go, Virgo again. I colour code mine. do you not do that, Debbie? I have pink ones.
Do you?
Blue ones, yellow ones. And a colour code. I like to have.
That's just so Virgo.
But don't you think it makes it easier? Because if you start to sit down,
sometimes.
I go for my snowflake obsidian, my hematites are all sort of the greys, the silvers, the blacks. I can look out and you can get all of your boxes out and you put them all out and I go, okay, I've got sunshine tones. There's my pinks. So I start to go, okay, pinks, and I can bring those. And then Debbie's looking at me going, yeah, you should try growing up with me. Nightmare, nightmare. But I love it, and that's the way. Not work like that. You might choose to put all of the rounds in one. You might choose just to do it by getting your bead scoop and just chucking them in. That might be your way, and if that works for you, brilliant, great. But they are absolutely invaluable. They are totally invaluable. And you don't just have to use them for your jewellery making. Makeup. They're great for your makeup, these are. You can put your makeup brushes in the top, and then you can take it. You don't have to use the compartments. You can have your eye pencils, your mascara. If you're going away, if you're not too much of a fancy sort of person in terms of your makeup bags, these are great, and they're actually fab to stack in your dressing table as well. And they are great, aren't they? Just add them to your order, your plastic bead box. You'll see here, we've added, there we go. This is from our studio. We've got the spacer beads and the crimp covers in here. So we've got these, see, we've organised this. We've not mixed them up. We've got the golds at the top. You've got the silvers in there as well. And because the divides go right to the top of the box there, even if I do that, you can see there, they're staying where they are. They're staying, so really great. And they're great for travelling. If you've got your Jewellery Maker bag, I like these, can you tell? If you've got your Jewellery Maker bag, what's even more exciting is they stack. They stack, they're organised, they stack neatly, they're nice, they're organised, neat, tidy. Ticks every box for me, every box. And here you've got the ribbon end, and you can see there again. Dear. I'll show it to you from the back actually. There we go, so you can see the little bags. Get a lot in there as well, a lot in there, so they're all organised. Oh yes. Really lovely. You can have your pen. I've got boxes with my pendants in as well. World is your oyster on those. And look, we haven't even showed you the price. Okay, so great for if you are travelling around, they are brilliant. If you go to a craft fair and you've got everything set up and you sit down, you don't perhaps just want to sit there. If you've got a quieter moment or two, or you want to show people that you are crafty, that you are crafty, that you are doing and making these pieces yourself, great to take with you. You can sit there, you can take the pieces out of the boxes, and they are absolutely fantastic. Plastic bead boxes with the dividers, 0800 644 655. Are you ready? You're going to get a bonkers price, £6.95. They are absolutely unbelievable. Let me pop one of those spaces in there again so you can see. And there is a lot. I've never used all of the spaces ever. I've actually ended up sort of, I've got piles of these because literally, I find if you're going to use all of those in one box, sometimes the compartments are too small, so you will have too many rather than too little of the spaces. £6.95 for your plastic bead boxes. You will use these absolutely so quickly. £6.95. Of course, there's plenty more gemstones to be adding in to your order today, and I know how much you're going to enjoy them. Keep coming in for those. They're absolutely fantastic. Now, we want to share with you some more details about our Colourful Life Foundation. Hopefully by this evening's show at 5 o'clock you will learn details of how to book onto our summer ball on Friday the 28th of June, which is in support of the Colourful Life Foundation. If you want to know about some of the work that we do, have a look at this.
Funded by you, our Colourful Life Foundation is helping several communities across Africa, such as the remote village of Wamba in Kenya. Here, we are running a library filled with books donated by our wonderful customers across the UK, where hundreds of children visit and learn 7 days a week. In North Zambia, near the Emerald Mines, we are co-funding a vital remote clinic, have supported gem fields in the building and running of 2 schools, and have embarked on an ambitious farming project. In Madagascar, with the help of the charity Earthwatch, we are helping to provide environmentally friendly eco-stoves for safe cooking. We also have numerous projects near the Tanzanite mines, providing nutritious flour to people living with AIDS, working with 6 schools teaching them the importance of clean water, helping them to develop their own vegetable gardens, and also helping to build a brand new orphanage in the mining town of Mererani. We couldn't do this without your continued support, and thank you for helping us to make a difference. The Genuine Gemstone Company, helping to make the world a better place.
Hello, welcome back to Jewellery Maker. I forgot where I was then. Welcome back. My name is Ruth Lynette, and I am delighted to be with you. It's fantastic. Keep sending in your texts. If you've got emails, we'll read those out for you as well. If you want to send us a text here today, it's very easy. Your normal standard network charges, but send your text message to JM Studio, start it with us, it gets lost in space, and send it to 60777. Your normal standard network charges apply. Or you can email us, of course, to studio@jewellerymaker.com, and we can give you a bit of a shout out today. I'm going to give a shout out as well just after 12 o'clock. I've got to say hello to a very special lady just after 12 o'clock. Right, we have your Dremel coming up for you. and it's going to go to the lowest ever price. We are not just price slashing, we are absolutely hammering down that price for you today. I'm liking I'm liking the tools here as well. And I know if we think tools, sometimes we think tools are for boys. No, they're not though, are they? This is our chance to play, girls. This is our chance. And look what you can do. It's not just about gemstones with this. You can create, you can do so much if we're talking with that kit. And look at the detail on those candles there. This is going to really open up a whole new world to you if you are very, very creative. I'm sorry, but I am gonna really tempt you with that today. I think you should give it a try. I think if this hasn't perhaps been your thing so far, you're thinking, oh no, it's gemstones for me. This will really take your gemstones to another level. The fact that you can carve onto your gemstones, I think, and what I will say with that, we'll talk about it later on, but I think for a christening gift or for a birthday, you'll be able to carve on a name, you'll be able to carve on an age. They're so beautiful. A message, if you get really, really handy with this, to be able to inscribe on a gemstone. You think how much you pay when you've got a band or a silver piece, and people say you can have an inscription inside, and suddenly, ka-ching, it gets very expensive. For weddings as well, you'd be able to, the world's so exciting. Now, the world is your oyster. Now, the next kit has been named, and it was really named in honour of Carol, I'll be honest with you, Ms. Roach herself, who I managed to finally catch up with the other day. She looked gorgeous, her bump is beautiful. And everything that Carol sees, I think, Carol's just, she's fab, isn't she? She's bonkers, mad as a box of frogs, I love her. But everything is for Carol. I think the world's a sunnier place for Carol, actually. And gemstones here that are delightful, so delightful. If you're familiar with Carol Roach, so delightful. So this was really in honour of Carol, I have to say. And it's so delightful. So delight gemstones. I love the pendant. I need this pendant. We could carve the pendant. Maybe you could have a go at that live on air. No. Okay, so we have. No one's going to let me hold that. So delightful jewellery kit. Now there's approximately 52 pieces again in here. Remember this kit, and now this is the first to give you the solid the 9 to 5 sterling silver without the gold overlay. And it really, I mean, look at all of that involved here. You've got so much in that findings kit as well. 10 of your head pins, the ball head pins. You've got 10 of the eye pins, 10 crimp beads, they're 2mm, 2 pairs of sterling silver shepherd hooks. You've got your 3 jump rings at 5mm, 3 at 8mm, and you've got 3 is that 42? It's not, is it? It says 30. It's 41. It's 41. Well done. Carol Vorderman in the gallery. Congratulations for doing that. Well done. Well done. 41 pieces of sterling silver. Congratulations. That was we did that on purpose. Well done. You passed the test. Congratulations. Sorry about that. It's 41 pieces, so sorry about that. We will double check. Now, of course, you're going to get your beading material in here, your beading thread, your stretchy elastic, and of course your monofilament wire, which goes on for I think you could go from Land's End to John O'Groats with that. It goes on forever. It's like okay, maybe not. It's 80 metres, but there's a lot. And the gemstones, the So Delight gems. Oh my gosh. These are beautiful. I absolutely adore the colours of So Delight, and you can see there 3 different shapes gemstone. You've got the rounds, you've got the big rounds in here, you've got those drops, and you've got the labradorite. You've got that fantastic labradorite in there as well. Plus, you have the big pendant in here. That wonderful. Now this pendant is a 50 carat pendant. Now, is that drilled? I don't know if it is actually. No, it's not. It's not a drilled. So if you were using that, I mean, I love wire wrapping, end of story, so I would get wire wrapping until my heart was content on that. But you've got that big cabochon pendant, plus you're getting this glory. Look at the drops that you're seeing, the luster. Now, very important, obviously, I'll pop that on there. You can see, is that faceting happening here? You're getting some gorgeous lustre, and I just think they're great for earrings. I'll be honest with you. If you're starting your chandelier drops off with those, they lend themselves very naturally to that. Really, if you wanted to start off, all you've got to do is drop that on a head. Don't drop it, but pop that on a head pin, and then you're sorted. You add that to perhaps your shepherd's hook, and off you trot. Really, really nice and easy to do. Then your labradorite. We all love the hearts earlier on. This is actually the black labradorite. You can see very similar to the black lava kite that we had earlier on. Really, really similar actually. Lovely adularescence. Again, you need to see the gems at home. You need to feel them. You need to explore the quality of those gemstones, and you will certainly get a lovely kick out of that. They're gorgeous. And of course, finally, last but not least, certainly those rounds, the plain rounds of the Sodalite. They're 10 mil, 140 carats of your 10 mil, but I'm just adoring the pendant as well. Now, of course, the shapes that you're seeing on the pendant, yours might be different. They're all going to be different. They're all unique. So you might have that sort of lovely marbling on the back. You might not do. You might have more on the front, but they will all be very, very, very unique indeed. I do love this kit. I think the colours, again, they can lend themselves to so much, whether you want to add in rich dark gemstones in here, or I would say again, maybe howlite. Maybe you could add in some of the whites on there as well. Or the black onyx again is a really easy sort of selection, isn't it? And we are absolutely wanting to give this to you at a try it out price. Try this out price. And you should be paying over £38 for this. I think that's good. Remember, of course, you've got sterling silver. I think to pay around £38 your sterling silver is just absolutely delightful, but it is not going to stay at delightful. It's going to get to spectacular. It is going to get to a significant drop down. In fact, it's going under £20. It's going under £20 for your delightful Sodalite, $19.99. And remember, sterling silver, bum bum bum. 41, not 42, sorry about that, that's a graphical error. 41 pieces of sterling silver. Head pins, you've got your glorious hooks in there, your shepherd hooks, you've got your jump rings, you've got your findings, go, 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 go. 41 pieces of silver. They are, you can't have enough silver findings. You really can't. You will find, you'll think 41 pieces, that is a great amount. You will use and use and use your silver findings. $19.99 is absolutely amazing. And all of those gemstones, of course, and you can see now the length of the gemstones, of course, approximately 38 centimetres, isn't it? I was going to say 35 and I thought that's not right. 38 centimetres approximately in length, and they are so wonderful to the touch. You can tell they're real straight away because they're cold. They've obviously been in our vault. They're very chilly. They're very cold. Great way of straight away instinctively going, yeah, they're real, because you can feel that temperature change. Synthetics, man-made, synthetic, pathetic, don't have that temperature change. These do. And at $19.99, they are delightfully low at that price of under £20. You've got a free phone telephone number there, of course, 0800 644 655. Not forgetting that big pendant. It's just absolutely beautiful, isn't it? So not 42 as it says on screen. We believe there are 41 pieces, but I think you'll let us have that little one, but we are sorting that out for you, so apologies for that. But add it to your order. If you're on the web or on the phone lines, add it to your order. I'm seeing some gorgeous, I like the earrings, Debbie. I'm liking that. Okay, let's have a peek, shall we? Let's have a little wander over and see. Oh, nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, brilliant. That's actually, I'm really pleased that you've done that with the pendant, because I do love my wire wrapping. And then as I said that, I thought, because when I wire wrap my pendants, I always tend to use the drilled ones. I haven't worked too often with the ones that haven't, so I was sort of thinking, how am I actually going to do that? I'm going to have to make a cage somehow. Yes. But well,
there wasn't any wire in the kit. There wasn't any wire. I put this together thinking, because I always say to Carol, and Carol agrees, that when it comes to the summer, there are two things that you can always put together every year and know they're going to come into fashion: white t-shirt, pair of jeans.
Yeah,
and,
classic.
You know, and this will go with all the colours throughout the year. This you could buy and use next year and the year after and the year after and the year, and you know that these colours are going to come into fashion without a doubt. But the cabochon, we were waiting for wire to come in and there wasn't any wire, and I thought, shall I put it in, shall I not? I thought, yes, okay. Not thinking I would get it, you see. So then when I got it, I thought, now what am I going to do? So with only beading thread in the kit, I'll show you what I've done in a minute, but it was very much of a challenge
It is, but you've done it really well.
Well, it's just...
And it's certainly not going anywhere, is it? That's the key.
No, don't look at the back.
And you'll see actually on that, I mean, if we have a look at the one you've actually got, if I just grab the other pendant, I said they're all individual. You're going to have some lovely different colours on all of them. And you can just see from those, you've got sort of a really, almost a midnight blue.
I know,
it's
beautiful.
One. Really intense, almost like a sapphire blue. Quite marbled effect actually, but they're all different. They are all completely different. That's why we buy genuine gems, because they're all so individual.
Absolutely.
And then you've got a lovely style sort of going all the way around that design. We've got earrings, but I like the bracelet.
Yes.
I think that's one of my favourites as well in this design.
Yes.
I do like that. It's just making a real feature at the front of the bracelet there. I love anything like that on a bracelet when you've got a little bit of movement in there as well.
Yeah.
Cluster. When you get noise. When you get noise, when they make a bit of a... Well, it's just... well, gemstones, they need light, don't they? So when they start sort of moving around in the light, they look absolutely fantastic.
They do.
More drop earrings. I've got singular drop earrings. That's what we were talking about, actually, for those, that sort of shape. It just lends itself to a drop.
It does. Just very simple.
And you can see even between those two.
How different.
Yeah, you're never ever actually going to get two identical.
No.
But they look lovely, really beautiful. Are we going to see a technique? I think we should see that pendant actually.
Okay.
As it's there,
right.
I think it's begging to. I think we need to have a little bit of a peek at
Could
this.
you pass me the necklace off the stand?
I can
it's
indeed.
on, and then I'll show you how it's done. Now, it's moved around a bit. Never mind. Right, so there is the necklace as it is now, and there is the pendant. So what I did was a friendship bracelet knot, which we all know how to do now because of Mark, the square knot, but I did it in beading thread. So if I turn that on the side, can you see that's the friendship bracelet all the way along there? Yeah. Okay, but I did two of them, and the second one goes around the back of the pendant. So the first one, I did it earlier actually, I did it a lot tighter, but anyway. Here we go, here's a friendship bracelet, you can see it on there, but it's double the length of the circumference of the pendant, okay? So it goes around twice. And then I just put some beading thread and woven it all the way through, and that I'm going to pull now to sort of stitch it together. So you've now got two friendship bracelets in one length. Not very neat, because it needs to go sort of through nearly every hole to make it neat. But you can see there you've got a strip there of two friendship bracelet knots. And that is then put around your pendant, okay, as so. It's very difficult to demonstrate this, have my hands out the way, but that then goes around your pendant. Now, what I did was I put a second thread through the back of the friendship bracelet and actually pulled it, so I gathered it at the back to put it around. And then on the front, it would take ages to show you how to do the whole thing now. But used a crimp to it's not going to hold, is it? The crimp to crimp that over the top.
Right.
And then just use the excess thread just to go backwards and forwards a couple of times. It does hold, I promise you it will hold. Yeah. But it's difficult to demonstrate it here, but you can sort of see it there. If I can just...
You can see from that one, it's really, it's not coming out.
It's not coming out at all. So there's two lots of friendship bracelets. I just put a running stitch through the back one and pulled it really tight so it gathers it, and then just put some threads over the back, threads over the top, and then crimped all the wires together at the top. Does that make sense?
It does. So you've encased it in sort of in a basket of wire. Then it's nice and safe, nice and secure, as we say, because it's not a drilled pendant. It's a really effective way of holding it in there. It looks fabulous, actually.
I did do it with wire first, actually. Just some antique bronze wire. It looks stunning.
Ooh,
but
nice.
Yes, very fiddly to do.
Yeah,
very
but
fiddly.
It's worth the time, though, isn't it?
Yes.
It looks gorgeous. Congratulations to everybody who's in this so delightful auction. 19.95, a great deal. Half the stock's sold out as well now, so congratulations. Beautiful. It is glorious, isn't it? I just might have to feel that bracelet. 19.95. It's like a stress ball, isn't it? You just have a play with that. Well done. You can see so much to enjoy again from that set. And no wonder they're actually selling really quickly. So I think I've just realised it's Wednesday. I've never been with you when it's been time to draw a winner for the Wall of Fame.
I've never done it once before.
Well, look at that.
Well, there you go.
I think we should do it again then.
I think we should.
Let's go to the Wall of Fame because it is time to draw a winner.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43.
Top hat.
Enjoying it here, see? Far too much.
Just need a cane and I'm going to be off. Right, we are very excited. We are going to be drawing the winners very shortly. Are we going to do more entries for this week's Wall of Fame first, or are we going to pick the winner straight away? Don't know. Should we do the Wall of Fame first? I'll try and calm down. I'll try and wait. I'm getting excited. What about me first? Oh my goodness!
What I say?
Wow.
Oh. Are they clay?
I have no idea. I love fairies. I love fairies and angels. And who is this? Fiona Jones. I'm in love with these. Have a look at this. DJM. This was this was from yesterday, I think. I thought I would send you this polymer clay set I've recently made. All the clay is from JM, and I've used fairies from my stash to design a set through the seasons. Of fairy pendants. I need these. The set was started after I made the summer one and decided it should be called Midsummer Night's Dream, and then completed the whole year. I have also used a touch of gold gleam on the autumn wheat harvest and a touch of silver gleam on frost. Wow, as frost on the bare tree and white and grass for winter, sorry. The first two were made before I had the set of gem cutters, but the last two were after I had. I'm really getting into clay now and totally enjoying the freedom for artistry and to be able to bring my gardening into it. God bless from Fee. P.S. Yes, Carol, this is Fiona on the Sunday Experience a couple of weeks ago. Fiona are literally, they're amazing.
Beautiful.
They are absolutely amazing. Well done. Congratulations. I'm actually quite spellbound by that. That's
unique,
stunning.
isn't it?
Really, what a clever idea. Number
Beautiful.
959, by the way, sorry. Mesmerised by that. Well done.
This is number 960. Wow. I love these. This is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. A wirework pendant using lovely lavender amethyst and faceted puffy coins. Keep up the... So loving the show, keep it up. From Helen in Dorset. Helen, that is beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
So neat.
Love, I mean, the wire work in that as well is spectacular, isn't it? That's my kind of thing. Love the pendants like that. Beautiful. Great detail around the pearl as well. Really, that's just given me a bit of inspiration, that one has actually. And nice colours in here. Really, that's beautiful. So, oh wow, okay, Russian dioxide, goodness me. Lovely. Hello to Janet in Eastbourne. I used to live in Eastbourne many years ago, Janet. Please find attached this week's entry to the Hall of Fame. It's a set for a friend of mine at work for her birthday. We'll hope I've not given that away. Made from Russian dioxide, green aventurine and cherry quartz, all from JM except the hair clip. She made the mistake of telling me how much she liked green. Thanks again for the fun and frolics and for giving me such an affordable way of giving jewellery to people. Janet, well done. Really, really gorgeous work on that. Some lovely... She's going to love that. You're a friend to have, aren't you? Well done. Congratulations. Beautiful gift there. Congratulations. Nice. Number 961 there. Janet, well done.
This is number 962. Isn't that gorgeous? Summertime.
Oh, wow.
Very nice. This is from Mel.
That's lovely.
Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I have used gorgeous flower-shaped abalone and apatite, all from Jewellery Maker. Hope everyone is enjoying the sunshine. Well, a little bit that we had.
The tiny bit that we had, yeah. We're trying to.
That's
gorgeous
lovely.
work. Really, so many different pieces. It's
beautiful.
I can't, but there's just, this is...
Everyone's different.
That's a lovely, lovely use.
Very nice.
Okay, so this is from Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Not our Chloe. Well, it might be. This is the result of a quiet Sunday afternoon. That's the only benefit of winter, isn't it, really?
Actually.
Some beautiful 2mm green aventurine gems. I used some wire from my stash along with a green help cord to create this delicate necklace. The 2mm size worked wonderfully as beady beads. I just wish I'd bought 2 strands so I could make a bracelet too. Oh, Chloe. Well, you've done a fantastic job on the necklace, so you should feel very proud for having that indeed. It's a gorgeous piece. Thank you very much. It is going, of course, onto our Wall of Fame. You're number 963. And look, you can see the beady beads all the way around there.
Yeah.
Lovely feature.
Lovely. Love that
well
colour.
done. Gorgeous.
Lovely.
Congratulations. Fantastic work. And I can't do it here. Drum roll and all the rest of it. I can't got my drum. It's gone. But we are going to select our winners. We've got to go to our runner-up first of all, and then our winner.
You do the winner because you know.
Thanks. I didn't want to say that, but that's
what she really wanted.
So I was like, but that's £50 credit to spend with us here at Jewellery Maker. Number 924. Amelia is on the case. She is on the case. 924. Lynn Harrison.
Well done, Lynn.
Congratulations, Lynn. I'm sure if you're watching at home, you're watching going, that's mine, it's mine. Lynn, it is yours. Congratulations. £50 credited to your account at Jewellery Maker. That's going to go a long way, isn't it? I'd like £50 credited to mine. I'd also like 100. Dun, 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 dun. Number 827. 827 is this week's winner of £100 credited to your account. 827 is Lama Rafai. We think I've probably pronounced that totally incorrectly, and it's your glorious moment, your moment of fame. So I apologise. I'll double check in just a second. Lama Rafai, we think so. Well, you will know at home. Congratulations. I'd love to see what your design was. 827, and you have just won £100 to your account. Congratulations. Very well done. And of course, if you want to continue entering for this week's Wall of Fame, which will be drawn next Wednesday, does that make sense? Yeah, get your entries to us before next Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We'll show you how to do it on the break, but do come back because I need to say a big hello to a very, very lovely lady in Runcorn, and we are going to, of course, launch that gorgeous, well, not launch, but price slash, the Dremel Drill. Dun, dun, dun. Lowest ever price.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. With your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmoat, Redditch, B989HF.
Chandy beads are Jewellery Maker's range of 925 sterling silver beads that have been handcrafted in our workshop in the heart of Jaipur. There is an 8-stage process to craft these artisan beads. Stage 1 is the annealing process. This is when heat is applied to the sterling silver wire, then slowly cooled down in order to soften the metal to make it more workable. Stage 2. This is the pattern making process. This is where the silver wire is put onto the spindle of a rotary machine. Stage 3 is the cutting process, and Stage 4 is shaping. Stage 5 is soldering, and this is done to give firm joints to the beads. Stage 6, assembling. Stage 7 is surface cleaning. And finally, Stage 8 is the plating process, which starts with steam treatment to treating it with dilute sulfuric acid to remove the impurities and making it perfect for plating.
A very warm welcome back to Jewellery Maker. How are you doing today? Hopefully you are enjoying the show. We only have less than 60 minutes remaining. It's gone incredibly quickly. Joined by the gorgeous Debbie Bulford. It's gone in a flash today. Had so much fun already, and thank you very much for joining us, whether you are a regular Jewellery Maker or whether you are brand new to our screens. Of course, I've not been with you for a long time, but it's fantastic to have your company again today. Now, we are about to bring to you this incredible Dremel, but before we do, I've promised to say a big hello to a certain lady, to a certain young lady, she'll like that, up in Runcorn. Now, I had the pleasure of meeting this lady just a couple of weeks ago. Eileen in Runcorn. Mwah, big hello to you. She's the most fantastic lady. I met her just a couple of weeks ago at a christening up in Runcorn, and I promised you I'd give you a big shout out. I did say I hadn't been on Jewellery Maker for a while, but I said I'd say hello to you. We had a lovely chat in the kitchen about gemstones. She's an avid Jewellery Maker, loves now, you'll have to correct me on this, I can't remember whether it was Adventurine or or Amazonite, but I think I want to go Amazonite. But I know really interested in a gemstone. So I am saying to you now, big hello. Thank you very much for watching Jewellery Maker. I'm just pleased I could be with you. So Eileen, hope you're enjoying the show, and a big hello to everybody in Runcorn, to Jeremy and Nadia, to Taylor, and of course to little baby Jessica. Hello to all of you. We are going to continue with Maker right now, and my goodness, this is going to be a great treat for you. This is going to be a fabulous opportunity. It is our Dremel drill. Now, quite like perhaps anything that we've had for you so far on the channel, but I can't. This is really exciting. This is like Christmas time having all of this here. Isn't that glorious? The Dremel drill. Now, glorious probably isn't the right word, actually, isn't it? But I'm quite excited by this. I like anything like this that you can really on. There are so many different ways you can actually use this tool. It is a tool, of course, with all of your accessories. It's not just for the boys. It's not just for the boys. Your Dremel drill, you will find yourself being able to use so often. Now, it comes with a lot, actually. I'll show you the sort of the little drill bits that it actually comes with. And I know Debbie was using this. Was it last weekend, or was it at the when you were at the NEC?
I've used it a few times actually. My husband uses it a lot, but I use it for clay.
Okay.
It's very good for doing holes in clay, but also to etch into clay.
Right. And we can show you something in a moment, actually. But there's lots of different tools, which again Debbie can sort of talk us through in here. Tools for drilling, for cleaning, for polishing. There's lots, and I think actually these are, if you're not familiar with this, I think there's a lot of sort of familiar shapes in there. Anyway, I always recognise the little sort of the chimney sweep parts in there. Do you know what I mean? They are though, aren't they? The little chimney sweep things. You're not going to sweep a chimney. Well, it's a mouse chimney, isn't it? Really tiny. But you've got your drills in there, you've got your polishers in there as well. They're going to go to a never before seen price. That is what is very much key in here. Let's get it out, shall we? It's like Christmas. Now it comes inside its very own case. Obviously, you're going to get your instructions in there as well. We need those. You've got a little DVD in there as well, which is absolutely really useful in there as well. But majorly it's about this. Now, great handy little carrier case there, so nice to carry around. It's being kept. We just need one in pink, don't we? Maybe you could bling it up a little bit. Maybe you could have a little bit of glitter on there, bling it up. But you will see inside, of course, your drill. Now you've got your power adapter in there as well. So it is a cordless drill. Debbie will correct me on anything here, but it is your cordless drill. So again, it's not a big, clumpy, heavy drill that perhaps you used to see your dad or your husband or your brother working with. It's actually really nice. It's designed to be used in a creative way. Now inside here as well, you do have your drill bits. You can see in there, and again, that's probably what you're quite familiar with in terms of those. I could have done with this a couple of weeks ago. I got some handles missing on my wardrobe. I had to get my dad around with his drill. Probably not for that, but you can. It's definitely, that was a dad's job. That was wardrobe doors. This is my job. This is creative. So you've got some really fine drill bits, and you can see the gauge of the drill bits actually in terms of your millimeters. That's all laid out there for you. Very easy to set that up inside your drill. And you've actually got in here as well, you've got some stencils. Now I think this is a really neat idea as well. So you can see them on the graphics. You've got some lovely sort of Art Nouveau ones. You've got some floral features there that you can use, and then you've got some I do like those. I think it's like almost like a little peacock, but you've got some really fun ones in here as well. Look at these. You could have a right story there, couldn't you? Really good story. Is that the wrong way around? There we go. So you've got well, I don't think I actually want to put a story together in there. We've got a man and a woman, we've got love, we've got a car, they're escaping on holiday in the plane. One of them might have gone by helicopter, gone out for meal. I'm going to stop there, I think, really. Nice happy face though, and someone just maybe needs to nip to the bathroom after they've been to the restaurant. So you can create your own create your own little story there, couldn't you? And last but not least, you have all of these. So you've got some symbols in there as well. So that's just by the by. So at least you've got some stencils in there that you can use as well. But of course you can use your imagination. Using your imagination is probably one of the best things. And I want to show you what sort of thing you can do with the Dremel drill, if I can say it. I will show you on the side of the box. I think this is probably an easier way, first of all, before I show you some stills. So you can see here, you can use it for your pumpkins in autumn. If you want to, I am obsessed with the pumpkins. I think that's quite genius, actually. But move down and get a little more crafty and creative. You can see there, what's that working with there? I'm not quite sure with that. Looks like polystyrene or something, doesn't it? It's certainly working on a block of something. Let me know. Although it says acrylic at the top there as well, whether they're your acrylic paints, I'm not sure. They're making stamps, maybe. Oh, yes. Ah, now that's a good idea. Ah, that could be a really good idea. Maybe making... How would that work, though? Because you'd be making your stamp, you'd be cutting out, and then you'd need to take away. Oh no, because it would leave the line, wouldn't it? Ah, so that'd be good for your cards. See, I'm a card maker as well. I like doing my cards. That would be really, Oh, see, I had to send away to get my stamp made. Ruth next time. And if we carry on down, you will see in there as well as it gets even more creative. And again, you're sort of, again, maybe using that for cards. That looks like you're just using the card and taking some of the detail away. Right down at the bottom, last but not least, there we go. Working on pottery, perhaps, as you can see there, adding in some detail. Is that a bit nails on blackboard for some of you out there? You don't have to do that, Kim, you worry. To your gemstones. And actually, here are some bangles. Now, I look at that. This is what I was talking about earlier on. That bangle, I just think this is good. The Emily bangle in particular, how fabulous. You've got that, you can do the hearts in there as well. Have we got any more stills? These are great. Oh, on glass, great work. You can do that on actually they do that on the front on candle holders. If you buy some, you can buy some really sort of quite cheap candle holders from some big places, maybe from some big Swedish stores or lots of places available. And then you can write your names on there. And of course here, polishing. You can use them for polishing, maybe your silver for polishing your metal. I've also got, now this is a piece that we found here. Now this isn't a gemstone, just so you know. It is is it just a plastic?
It's just a piece of crystal, that's all.
Okay, so it's a piece of crystal.
It's been done, I can't tell you how long ago, but with the same Dremel. My husband etches, most people know this, my husband etches, it's on the page on Facebook.
Right.
And he etches pebbles, he etches glass, he etches crystals. He's just done, in fact, if I'd have known this was on, he just etched a range of agate pendants and slabs, which are absolutely beautiful, and I've beaded around them, which are stunning.
Oh, you'll have to put them on your Facebook page.
Yeah, I will do. But they are beautiful. And then if you have the gleam that's on the website, you can just rub that over the top and it goes into what you've etched. So you can put gold, bronze, silver, and you can pick out the leaves in different colours. Really, really pretty. But you can etch onto most of the gemstones if you want to.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm loving this. There's so much within this kit. We are going to make the price the lowest ever, the lowest that we have ever gone down to for all of that. And you can see there's plenty more in there as well. We should be looking at $76.45. $76.45. I'm just looking, I've got more in here as well. There we go. I can see those on the screen. You've got some more drill bits and gadgets and gizmos in there. I don't know. Okay, we're just hearing this deal is going to be only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Thursday morning. I know that's a spanner. 9 o'clock Monday morning, or until they have sold out. So we won't stop here at $76.45 today. We are going to price slash this right down today to $59. We've never ever done that before. £59.95. I did. Sorry. I'll donate. I'll put £1 in the Colour for Life Foundation box. $59.95. I'm away here thinking, I wonder if it's powered up and ready to go. Oh, it's here. Oh, hello.
That was priceless. I love that.
Oh my goodness. to say, I wonder if there's a safety catch on it. There must be, and just as I move something like zzz. You'll laugh. Oh, are you all right, Clara? Nothing hit you there, did it, on camera too? Oh my goodness. That's so me as well. I just have, if there's a button, I've got to press it. I've got to see. I see. I've got to do it again now. Oh, okay. Now I've got to read the front. Read the instructions. Oh, it's made my head hurt. It clearly says off. Off in the middle, high one way, low the other. Well, all I did was obviously flick it and just press high. I didn't even see it. It was quite good though. I like. Oh, you see, I like that. Let's go to the low. I like this. I'm not even doing anything with it, and I like it. That really did make me jump. That was so funny. I'm glad there wasn't. I'm glad I didn't try and place anything in there. That could have been. Couldn't it? Oh, my goodness me. And are they easy to change in terms of your drill?
Very. The main feature of this Dremel, I'm sorry, while you get yourself together and have a bit of calm down. The main feature of this Dremel is the thing on the top, and that's called a multi-chuck. Those multi-chucks cost a lot of money, and this comes with the Dremel. If you buy a normal Dremel, you will not get that in the kit, and you use that to be able to put the very, very fine drills for your crafting. Because I've just come back from a polymer clay weekend, and we used it to put the holes, and hello to everybody from Pamper Play weekend. Nice to see you. We used that to put the holes through pendants, and you can get such a fine drill in there to get such a fine hole through, and we were all worried about cracking a very thin perfect, absolutely perfect, doesn't wobble around, doesn't shake, really, so it's very rare you can get that multi-chuck.
So there we go, so that's another bonus, and $59.99, obviously. Read the instructions before you touch it. Make sure you read the instructions, charge it up. Obviously, this one is nicely charged.
Yes.
And then off you go. $59.99. See, I'm still pressing buttons, aren't I? Leave it, Ruth. I can't imagine. I know right now, if my mum was watching, she'd be like that. Please look after her. But they are simple to use, but obviously just be careful with them and don't just press buttons willy-nilly like I did. Oh, right, okay. Let's have a look. Sorry if I frightened you all at home there. That certainly gave me a fright. Now I've got, am I getting the right one here again? Let me see. I don't think I have the right box here, Kim. It's me. No, I haven't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, wrong box. I can't count. Give me a drill. I'm excited, but I just can't count. Right. Woohoo! Now.
Do you know that's about on par with when Natalia nearly set the studio on fire with the torch? That was very funny. That's about on par.
Is it? Yeah. It was quite good. I don't know what I didn't expect it to do anything when I pressed the button. Right.
Oh dear.
Oh dearie me. I should be watching that. That's going to be a YouTube one, isn't it? I'll tell you that now. Right, we've got another 10 strand pack in here, and I think there's lots of different here for everybody, male and female. Actually, I think this is a really good multi-strand pack for both the girls and for the guys. And I know a lot of guys out there, particularly the sort of what you're seeing here at the end, those sort of rosewood wheels. That's quite hard to say, isn't it? The rosewood wheels that are there are really lovely, and you can see. I know a lot of guys that would enjoy sort of not only working with these actually, but wearing those. What? Wow! Is that your the Mookite? Some fabulous. Can I just show? Now, I'm not saying that you're going to get this. I think you've got a sneak. Look at that Mookite there. It's like disco Mookites.
Oh, they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful.
I've never seen that.
Haven't you? They're gorgeous.
That is really gorgeous.
Like a sparkle in it.
That's incredible. I think we need to call it. That is lovely. Now, Mookite, of course, Mookite comes all the way from the Mooka Creek in Australia, mate, all the way from down under. But you get the most fabulous array of colours. You get mustards and purples and pinks that come through from your Mookite. You've also got in here, I mean, let me just, I'll reel off the different varieties of gemstones. You've got watermelon and agate faceted rounds, and they are 4mm, the watermelon. We've got multicoloured agate, they're 12mm. You've got red coral, which you can probably see straight away, the rondelles. Beautiful. We've got multicoloured jasper rounds, they're approximately 8mm. The white magnesite obviously stands out a mile there. That looks lovely with the rosewood, actually. We've got the shell, the clam-dyed shell. We've got the first time I saw them today, the reds, but the violets it's actually quite a Tyrian purple, quite an imperial purple. And then Sodalite, the so delightful gemstone that we love, with yellow tiger's eye here, and they're actually quite big for the yellow tiger's eye. And then all of those gemstones together, of course, you've got a 10-strand pack, a 10-strand variety mega deal about to head your way. So for one of those strands, we've seen some great deals already today, haven't we? They're beautiful, and these are flying. I've only got 80 left. They're going very, very quickly. I'm glad I didn't frighten you all. You didn't all turn over when I fired the drill. 10-strand certainly woke us up, didn't it? Let's put it that way. 10 strands. We should be paying £36 on these. £36, that's £3.60 a strand. I'm happy at that. Let's stay there. I'm happy at that, £3.60. No, let's not stay there. We are going to drill that price right down at £20. £2 a strand. Go crazy. If this is a look that you love, go crazy. Do join us today here at Jewellery Maker. If you want to add them to your collection, yes, this is a really great way. I mean, look how much you've got. Look how much you've got in that strand. 10 individual pieces. You've got different shapes, you've got different sizes, and I'm sorry, I know it's tempting. I know it's too tempting at £2 a strand. That's what it equates to. So I really know you're going to love this. Eileen, are you on the phone? Are you on the phone? 20, I know, I'm sorry, I'm tempting you. I'm sorry. £20 on a free phone telephone number, 0800 644 655. They look utterly beautiful. And look at that watermelon. I mean, that is the watermelon that you're seeing, the watermelon red agate. It's got some fabulous colour tone. You could do some little stretchy rings with that, actually. They're not too big. Obviously, the red sort of coral that you're seeing there would work fantastically well for that, but so would the watermelon. It's not a colour sort of tone that I see too often, actually. So this is gorgeous. You've got the really earthy colour tones, and you've got the bright sort of vibrant colours in here as well. But 10 strands for £2 a strand. For me, that's a no-brainer. Absolutely no. And it's lovely to have the different variety, the different shapes, the different. And that mookaite is just a winner. Might have to have a little look at that a bit later on. I'm liking the look of that. Maybe that will be a part of your set, maybe. £20, and congratulations. Do stay on the phone lines, because I know there are people waiting to be answered. If you do go through and you get an engaged tone, just call back. You've got us on redial. I'm sure you've got us on speed dial. So just call back. That's £20 for the 10-strand variety pack. Great value in that. Wonderful. So we are going to. Which one? Sorry. The hearts. Have we not done them yet? This is really fun. Oh no, I gave you a preview, didn't I? And actually, I should have given you a preview of the emerald as well, because I did promise that to you, and I don't like to. If I make a promise, let me show to you the emerald. Look at those. Whoa, I couldn't believe I was actually seeing that this morning. So that is coming up for you. But look at the labradorite. They're amazing. They're absolutely glorious. Look at that shimmer. Look at the sheen that you get. Now, this is the adularescence. Essence. The adularescence that you get. Oh, I was talking about this because this is when it all went wrong a little bit earlier on. I was talking about my forest and moonlight, and we shocked Debbie. Talking about that journey into the forest by midnight, and it frightened Debbie. 145 carats of labradorite. Now, they are graduated, so you've got the smaller hearts either side, and then in the centre you've got a really large, sizable labradorite. Now, look at the colours. Now, that is the adularescence of the gemstone. So you've got this glorious yellow glow. You've got this beautiful blue as well that's coming through. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that, look at that. Ooh, I adore this gemstone. When I first started on our sister channel, I bought rings, I've got bracelets, I've got a pendant, and I always reach for it. I think it's actually got I don't know if you're seeing actually right now, when you get close up to labradorite, it's got a certain sort of sparkle to it well in there. Heart shape, it's actually, you could say a heart shape, or it's that substantial sort of almost sort of triangular shape as well in there, but it's definitely, you can see that heart. It's a softer, if that was a triangle, obviously you'd have more pointed edges. It's a definite, and I would have to make a feature of that centre one on its own. I'd have to take that out. I would have to put that on a pendant, or just to have, they're not too big to use as charms. Certainly some of the ones, oh look at that, some of these smaller ones would look absolutely gorgeous. Dropped on a head pin and put onto a bracelet as a charm. Really wonderful. And labradorite, of course, we don't get it from Canada anymore. Us personally, it was originally discovered in Canada though, in the Labrador Peninsula, hence the name labradorite. And I didn't realise, I thought somebody was pulling my leg a while ago, that actually that's where Labradors came from some time ago. I just thought that they were pulling my leg. Did you know that?
I didn't know
Labradors.
that. I thought that was a myth.
So did it. Well, maybe continuing to wind me up. But apparently, allegedly, apparently Labradors from the Labrador Peninsula in Canada.
Oh right.
It did sound a bit. Isn't that why flamingos are pink though? Because they eat shrimps. It is true. It's not an urban myth. I think that's true, isn't it? Isn't that why flamingos are so pink? Because they eat so much shrimp. I thought it was. I thought it was
as well. Is it not?
I'm gonna stick with it. So if you get a flamingo that's white, it's obviously not. Maybe it's just eating white fish or white bait or something. What can you get it to eat? Berries. You could get it to eat blueberries or something, couldn't you? Blueberry-coloured flamingos. They'd be quite. Anyway, I digress. Chloe, I don't know how many flamingos you're going to find eating grass, quite frankly. If you have the choice, grass or shrimp, what are you going to go for? Oh, well, I just fancy a big bowl of grass. Maybe if you're a goat, maybe if you're a cow, fair enough. But shrimp, I'd go for the deep fried though. That
Can
would
I
be.
ask Ruth, how have we got onto shrimps?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Shrimp, working it back. Shrimps eating Labradors, Labradorite. That's how we've got. Obviously, it's an obvious link.
Fine.
Shrimp and Labradorite. Thank you for having me back today. It won't be for a few months until I join you again. I'd love to come back, not sure if I'll be allowed. 145 carats. I have too much fun, that's the problem. For $19.95. $19.95. The carat weight, the quality, absolutely exuberant. I love this gemstone, and I bet you couldn't buy many shrimp for that. At $19.95 on the telephone lines, 0800 644 655. Add it to your order if you're on the web. I defy anybody to not like labradorite. I've never met anybody that said labradorite, no, not fussed. Everybody you meet, all the jewellery designers, it's just, I think it's such an inspirational gem, but it's a very mystical gem because of that adular that you get, and that's that metallic light shimmer. It's spellbinding. And I mean, you could sit and look at these gemstones for over in a day if you've got young children as well. Your daughter, it's so intriguing, and everyone's different. They are looking just superb, aren't they? $19.95. Keep coming on that because they are obviously they're really popular. They always were going to be, weren't they? We did show to you the emerald. Shall we have another peek? I can't believe, considering, you know, when we started Jewellery Maker, I don't know if we ever thought that far ahead to think that we'd be lucky enough and established enough to be able to bring to you emeralds like this. They're big, aren't they? Coated emerald, you've got 130 carats of coated emerald, and the coating that you're getting there, I believe, is just to intensify the colour of the gem, and I would say that really is probably the case, because this is a really deep colour. It's an intense colour, but it is an opportunity to the most amazing proportion. Can you imagine what the reaction would be if you went to a party, you went to your friends, and you turned up wearing, even if it was just a strand like that, and somebody said to you, I do love your bracelet. What is that? And you said, it's emerald. They're not going to believe you. They are not going to believe you. I've never seen anything like this. I would go as luxurious I would gold this up, I would silver this up, and if you are in the business of making your gemstone jewellery pieces, I have no idea. I mean, this is where the business course really does help in terms of pricing something like this. We're very familiar with emerald on our other channels as well. I don't know the location of this, I'll be honest with you, but we see Colombian emeralds meant to be some of the world's finest source, Zambian emerald also. What you're seeing here, a beautiful depth of course from Brazil, and there's some incredible quality is it Brazilian? Wowzers, okay, really incredible depth of colour. Santa Teresina is a particular area in Brazil where we can go to. Well, we did go to get our emerald from. It's actually gone, it's not available anymore. The Santa Teresina mines, no more. And I don't know where this particular mine is, but you can see that the depth of colour, the black tones that are coming through within there. Okay, sorry, we've got to bring you in the price. I could talk forever and a day about it because it's emerald, absolutely superb. But they are selling so quickly. It was launched at the lowest possible price to the penny. To the penny. Are you ready for this? I think the penny, and that is taking every last penny out of the 12. It's looking at Debbie's face. Debbie's like that. 12.33. I've never seen anything like this. It's a random price, but I don't care. That is taking it down to. I would absolutely take this home now on the phones. I don't know if we're going to have any remaining. By the time we get to the live show, it will be a question of whether people haven't checked out or not. I've never seen an opportunity. A strand of emerald is a shorter strand, but the gemstones are huge. 130 carats of coated emerald are £12.33. You have, I think that is the ultimate deal today, quite frankly. The ultimate steal today at £12.33. Just incredible. Stay there on those lines. You have done fantastically well. Do stay where you're on the telephone lines, and I hope you've done that. I think 15. Okay, we've got 15 chances left. They're going to sell out. They are going to sell out. I've never seen anything like. Actually, congratulations to you. I'll sort my drill out in a moment. We'll get that organised. But I think, shall we have a bit of a recap? Shall we have a bit of a recap of our clear plastic boxes? I need to grab them, actually. They've wandered off. So I will grab them. They're just over there. That's fine. We'll grab hold of those. And don't forget, if you do want to add in, of course, the Dremel drill to your order at any stage, we went to the lowest price ever. Oh, I've got bead boxes coming at me from all angles now. Thank you, honey. Thank you very much. So, this chair needs some serious oiling, doesn't it? Goodness me, it's not my bones, by the way, it is the chair. Now... Oh, Chloe, I love you. Chloe said, I was about to say you need a bit of UB40, but that's a band, isn't it? Yeah. UB40 on that chair. No problem, Chloe. Anything silly that's said, we have to share with all the jewellery makers. We're a team, remember, here. It's not just me. It's not just me making a silliness of myself. Right, plastic bead boxes with the dividers. Don't they? Oh, sorry. Is that the flamingos? Go on, tell me. They eat algae. Tim in Preston. Oh, Kim. Sorry, Kim. I've just changed your sex there. I'm sorry. Kim in Preston said that the flamingos eat blue-green algae, and that's what turns them pink. You see, that's the scientific one. I still like that. It's a fluffy version, isn't it? The shrimp. They eat pink shrimp, they turn pink, but actually it's algae. Thank you for that. Thank you for setting us all straight. What about the Labradors, Kim? Can you update us on the Labradors? Did they come from Labradorite originally? Tim or Kim, whoever. Right, we have plastic boxes. I've had so much fun today, I've got a headache. I've laughed that much, I've got the headache of laughter. This is gorgeous. You can't have enough of the bead boxes. Now, they do come with their little dividers. Now, I've popped one into the centre there. It will come, in fact, if I just whip that out, you see how easy it is to do. Comes with the two central dividers that are running across, and then you've got the little spaces that go in there as well. So you just quite simply, best thing to do is just to cut those with the scissors. Just grab your scissors, just snip those off, and then you get a nice clean smooth edge, because you don't want to be sort of catching that on your finger, and then you just pop them in. Now you can put as many or as little as you want to in there. You can perhaps just have that in the centre and have 2 spaces either side. You can leave them completely clear. You will end up with loads and loads of these. You can never have too many, quite frankly. In fact, if I show them to you on the back, you can see in there how we've used that. That's for our silver and gold. You've got silver and gold findings within here, and we've actually put them in. I think we've not used any of the dividers. Let's have a peek. No. So you've got just the 3 sections. And what's great is because they go, oh, we've got to get the price in. Got to get the price in, because it's going to happen really, really quickly. They don't fall down. Can you see that? They're staying where they should be. They're not going to seep down the back. $6.95. Kaboom! $6.95 for your plastic bead boxes. Just buy them at $6.95. They are, as we said earlier on, these make me very happy. They make me very happy. You can organise all of your gemstones in there. You can have a coloured pink bead box. You can divide your different shades. You can go from dark to light. I'm getting that bad. Dark to light, all the way across. You can have your blue bead box. You can have your findings in one. They are great for travel. They are really wonderful, maybe for your polymer clay as well. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen them used for your polymer clay. Absolutely. They're really great organisational tools, and of course, popping them into your Jewellery Maker bag. £6.95. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. As if that wasn't exciting enough, I guess what I'm going to do now, Amelia, can I trade you? Can I trade you for the bead boxes? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. She's taking them out. Thank you, hon. And we'll do a swapsy. Thank you, lovely. I keep thinking Amelia's giving me a present. I get dead excited. Dead excited. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. You get one and you get another one free. And the colours in here, I'm exhausting myself today. Pinks, purples, classic Jewellery Maker colours, and they are finished off really nicely. Actually, they're not just sort of rolled out to you. They have got a really lovely finish on them. They're nice and tactile. You'll see on the back that they're nice, again, nice and smooth, and you've got all of that wonderful rainbow of colour. Inside, oh hello, inside, throwing them around, they're bright white, so they make a really lovely base colour tone. Come on you, come on you. There we go. It's a simple manoeuvre, Ruth. It says, oh, Amelia's found the drill. You've got to be careful with that drill, Amelia. It goes off. It just goes off. Buy one, and you will get one absolutely free of charge. Great to organise your gemstones if you want to put pendants, jewellery in here. If you want to keep them. I know what I keep all of my organza in. My organza. Never keep sort of a tally of it all. You could put your organza ribbon in there, even your spools of wire. The wire spools would, the smaller ones would sit in there. Magazine articles, if you've got pieces you want to cut out, pop them in. So, how low are we going to go? How low are we going to go? For one, £5.95. For two, £5.95. That is your price. £5.95 for one of the Jewellery Maker boxes, but you will get another one absolutely free of charge. I would say stock up here. Stock up. If you were thinking you'd quite like maybe 5 of those would sort you out, you're going to get 10. You're going to get 10. If you buy 5 of these today, obviously you're going to get double the amount, and they are absolutely genius. They look beautiful as well. Yes, they're storage. Yes, they're functional, but you at the same time, don't you? £5.95. Just call our call centre. It is a free phone telephone number, 0800 644 655. They are glued. Oh, we've caused a bit of we've caused controversy.
Why?
I will find out, because apparently people are calling the call centre to say that some flamingos do eat shrimp and that's why they're pink. Okay. Don't call the call centre, we'll find out for you. We'll put it on our Facebook page later. I'll make it my mission. On my Facebook page later today, Ruth the Net Presenter. It'll be tonight, I'll be honest with you. I've got lots to do this afternoon, but I will nail it. I will find out for you. I have heard the algae thing before though, so algae, maybe it's algae and shrimp, maybe it depends on flamingo. I like to just give everybody the benefit of the doubt, so Thanks for your calls. We'll sort it out, don't you worry. Mission Flamingo. Dun, dun, dun. So £5.95 for both of those. So well done. OK, I think we need to remind you as well of the DVD, because we had a brilliant launch today of the Chain Mail DVD. It is for your Series 2, so this is edition 2 of the Chain Mail DVD. I know you have been waiting and waiting and waiting to get your hands on this DVD. You've probably noticed I've been wearing the chainmail bracelet all day today. It's obviously now has my obviously has my skin flakes on it, so you don't want that back, do you really, Debbie? Not very nice, is it now?
Skin flakes. Horrible.
I know, that's horrible, isn't it? You don't want it back. You don't want that.
Skin
you don't want
flakes.
that now. Ew, ew. I should keep that, really. Should that? No, Ruth, you're not having it.
No.
Chain mail. It's going to give me inspiration, this is. It's going to give me inspiration to do my own. And you can see there, skin cells, that's what I meant, not flakes. That did sound horrible, didn't it?
It did, really.
Now, in the DVD, you will find Debbie bringing to you approximately different ways, different looks for creating and enjoying and making, of course, your chainmail. I think there's one possibly technique that we've recreated from the first DVD, but that is all, and that was due to popular demand. Is that right?
It's not from DVD, it's something that I did on the show once.
Right.
And I was asked how to do it, and didn't have instructions at the time, so we just thought we'd put it onto the DVD.
Oh, that's a nice idea then.
Yeah.
Oh, so you might have seen it on the show, but actually it's the first time on the DVD, so definitely worth taking home. And as we saw earlier on, Debbie was giving us a quick demonstration of creating some of the chainmail pieces. 6 ideas on here, but once you've got those 6 ideas up and running, you can get massively creative. You can start to mix and match the different colours of the jump rings. I think you go... also in here, which is really important, Debbie actually goes through the conversion chart for the jump rings.
Yes.
That's really important. So that's invaluable on its own. Do look out for the jump rings. They are coming. They will be with us very shortly. I'm sorry they're not with us today. It wasn't our fault, but they are coming. So do look out for the jump rings, and you can just appreciate how much you're going to get from just £4.95 for this DVD. You will shop around, you will have a look around. I know Debbie at one of the craft fairs very recently picked up one of the DVDs from elsewhere, and £25, did you say?
I think it's 25.95 or 28.95, I can't remember now. But I know I remember thinking, my goodness, that's so expensive.
It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. And then you think, well, if there's 6 techniques on here, that's not even £1 a technique. No. That's pretty priceless. And what you're getting is something you will wear eventually, but you will use this time in, time out. You will pop it into your DVD player. Even when you're out and about, if you've got a laptop with you, if you're off on your travels, pop it into your laptop and you can listen to it if you're on a train or you want to or brush up on your tips and your skills. You will totally find this your Bible when it comes to your creating. The chainmail, they are really at £4.95. You've done brilliantly here. Absolutely gorgeous DVD, and I know it will be. It's one of those popular pieces. It's selling so well today. Luckily for you, we did make sure we had thousands literally available, and they are hundreds and hundreds of those have sold already during the live show, and I know they're going to continue to sell right the way through to your order whilst you're there. Should we do some more gemstones? Shall we do, let's do our, is that the midnight? Oh, midnight. Right, 4, 8, 12, there we go. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at those, just look at those. I love these. I absolutely love these. Lavender, amethyst, and agate nuggets. That lavender amethyst is such a pretty colour tone. They are fantastic, aren't they? Really unique, really sweet sort of colour combination. Those beautiful, delicate baby blues alongside the lavenders, and there's a colour tone. A grading, if you like, for amethyst. The darker, deeper amethyst gemstones we've seen tend to come to you actually from Zambia, tend to come to you from Zambia, but you do also get the prettier shades, the lighter shades, and actually some amethyst is just within the right perfect tone that it qualifies as something called Rose de France amethyst, but only about 5% is Rose de France. These are on the prettier pink side for me. I do adore them. I love pink anyway. You've got that single strand, that glorious strand of the lavender amethyst, which is a 12mm. On either side, we have 2 of the nuggets, 2 of the purple agate gemstones in there as well. They look so gorgeous, don't they? Midsummer night for this particular collection. Ethereal. They're really ethereal. They're very mystical. They're just absolutely fabulous. Don't they look pretty? Very, very pretty indeed. They're beautiful. Actually, I wouldn't even say purple agate. They're a softer colour than that. It's almost a cornflower blue, isn't it? I wouldn't actually call them purple myself. They're a really lovely sort of they're a much more soft colour tone than that.
Cornflower, yes, cornflower blue, definitely.
Almost a sort of a chalcedony type of colour that you're having there. I wouldn't say that they're purples, but you should be paying almost £22 for the 3. There are 3 separate strands here. In fact, let's pop the other one on the other side so you can see them all together. So 3 separate strands. You can see how just well they work, but we will take them to an absolutely gorgeous sale price again. I would say this is a bit of a clearance deal, quite frankly, actually. Limited stock available, though, for you on this triple strand. So should we do it? Do you want some midsummer night gorgeousness? For $15.95, yes please, particularly for the summer. Add a little bit of rose quartz in there as well, and I just think you've got it all. They are utterly remarkable. Tremendous colour, they're bright and beautiful, and those softer colour tones, absolutely. You've got these gorgeous, gorgeous softer colour tones in here. £15.95 is just gonna look gorgeous on the neckline, on the wrist, whatever you want to do with these gemstones. They are so, so sweet, and I love within the rounds that you're getting here again, there's so much detail. Everyone is different. They're slightly opaque. You can't see through the gemstone. They've got a lot of character within them, and at $15.95, let's be honest, again, a great strand. I think if I see a strand of gemstones like this, any of these, for £10, I'm shocked. I just think that is such a brilliant deal. So whenever we go below that per strand, I'm just absolutely overjoyed for you. This is a wonderful, wonderful treat. Midsummer night, that lovely agate, this gorgeous amethyst together. I think they're perfect, and I know already by your reaction on the telephone lines and on the web how much you're enjoying this as well. I think you should do. I think this is summertime in 3 strands. I really do. I don't necessarily think you need anything else there together, even with a little sort of gentle twist. You can see gorgeous colours. £15.95. If you do want to keep enjoying those, congratulations. I would say go for it. I would say go for it. So let's do unseen. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper and darker. I've had a lot of summer gemstones today, which I've loved actually. But let's go. Ooh, let's get seductive. Let's get seductive with these. Abalone shell, though, abalone shell's very versatile. That can go evening or daytime, actually. Love this. Now, I remember I bought my first ever sort of abalone shell. It was probably a power shell, actually, when I was in New Zealand many years ago. A pendant, and I think of the price I paid for that now. It makes you feel ill, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? When you see something, and now you're seeing these gemstones, and we're thinking, really? We do all of that for as little as this? And you look back, but we didn't know then. We didn't know. And now we've got this gorgeous shop window here at Jewellery Maker to be able to bring such designs like this together. You can't go wrong with this, end of story. Cannot go wrong with a monochromatic bundle like this. Black onyx, the graduated plain barrels that we're seeing there. I mean, that's a very nice strand on its own, actually. Lovely, lovely strand that we're seeing here. And we've also got that wonderful central abalone shell going right through the centre. Is this banded agate on the side as well? I would presume. We shall find out when we see the details. But I think, was it stripe agate? I stand corrected, Kimberly. Stripe agate. We need to get that. We need to get that right. So you've got 135 carats. So a little bit of a zebra stripe. There are a bit of is it humbugs that are stripy? Yes. They do though, don't they? Yes. I say what I see. I say what I see. So you've got that sort of really lovely stripy design on some of those. You could pick those out, the little zebra ones. You could pick those out and make a funky design just all on its own. And then you've got some really big, and the barrels are graduated, 100 carats. And then we've got the abalone shell right through the centre. Do you fancy a bit of a treat? Do you fancy an extra special bonus treat? We are towards the end of the live show right now, but don't worry, obviously it's going to be repeated, so you can watch all of the fun and frivolity again. We are going to, yeah, let's do it. Why not? Why not? Why not? Because you should be paying almost £21 for all of these three together, almost £21. We say no to that. Massive drop coming your way, one of the biggest drops actually on a triple strand today. $12.95 for 3 strands. Again, we should be a lot higher at $12.95. Kim's got that nervous laugh in there right now. She's like, oh, should I do? Yes, why not? 12. I'm not with you very often, so why not? £12.95. I don't. What have we got stock wise here, Kim? Okay, we've got good stock, fantastic. So the chances are you are going to be successful, you are going to do this. I would definitely say, think about, if you're just starting out, what about your little very simple stretchy bracelet with that glorious, glorious abalone shell? I just think it's really simple. You can make some very simple, very quick and easy drop earrings with that as well. Why not try using one of those, perhaps wire wrapped on the finger as a ring? You can do so much. That would be it. Wire wrap that. We do have some wire coming up for you next. Some wire, but you can see the other gemstones in there as well. Your black onyx are so striking. And at £12.95, I would say go, 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 go. Add it to your order if you haven't started your order yet, then why not? It's a quick and easy way of doing it. It's your one-stop shop for all of your jewellery making pieces. 0800 644 655 for £12.95. The deals are absolutely here. If you're sitting down, maybe you just like to have your lunch. If you're watching the live show right now, having your lunch or maybe having a cup of tea, maybe you're meeting I was meeting Lucy today for a cup of tea. I've just remembered. Lucy, I shall ring you when I come off air. Lucy Lou, I'm having a cup. I wasn't quite sure what time though actually, so maybe we'll do it this afternoon. That's why I've not called you, Lucy. I'm here. £12.95 for your monochromatic bonder. She'll be up to her neck in bibs anyway. So add that to your order because it's definitely going to rock. You've got lots in there, lots in there. Did we say we got wire next? Wire, okay. Oh, we've got a couple of DVDs in here. Now I've just stocked up on my wire because I've been out for such a long time that I decided, okay, sit down, stock up and get everything so we can get ready again for the summer. They're really lovely colours. Oh, look at that. We've got red, purple and silver. Oh my goodness, low stock. I don't want to hear that. Low stock. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got less than 50 available, but I do have with this. You've got your 2 wire work DVDs. Is this edition 1 and edition? It doesn't say edition 2. It's just a different one, isn't it? So we've got okay. Read the title, Ruth. Wire work and wire work rings. That'll be why I need this. Can I make a wire work ring? I'm going to crack it. I'm determined to. I had a very close shot not too long ago, but it was one of those things that was just, I found it infuriating, but I was determined. I've got it. So this is what I need to get hold of actually, is the wire work ring DVD. I've got this one. I've got my edition 1 and it's brilliant. So they're £4.95 each. So just shy of your £10 for the 2 DVDs. We'll round it up, and then you've got your 3 spools of wire. I like saying that, spools. You've got your red, you've got your purple, and you've got your silver. Now they are 10 metres. You get 10 metres of wire in there. I think they're all the same gauge. I'll double check. I think they're all 0. Oh no, they're not. Red is 0.6. The purple is 0.8. Oh, and the silver. Love it. The silver's a metre. 10 metres, sorry. It's not a metre gauge. That would be very fat. It's a millimetre. Can you imagine working? It is. It is a millimetre in terms of your gauge. So they're gradually increasing. I had them the right way round, didn't I? So 0.6, 0.8 and 1. This is fab. And you should be paying almost £22 for this bundle. The 2 Ds to get out of here. Get out of here. Is that hello? If you love wire work, this is your dream come true. If you love wire work, remember the 2 DVDs should be nearly £10. £4.95 each. We should be looking at nearly £10 for the DVDs. Add in the wire and we should be over 20. You are going to go bonkers on the phone lines when you see this. You will go crazy. There's less than 30 remaining already. You've got to look at that. When did that leave? £10.95. Legal, you know what I mean. £11.95. Is it Kim's Law? Kim's Law, she's got her own law, she has. £11.95. The 2 DVDs together, £10. £10. £1.95 for all your wire, and there is 10, 20, 30 metres of wire in this. This is a crazy deal. Oh my goodness, love it, love it. Take that home, particularly if you took home, of course, your brand new pliers. If you've got your big pliers today, earlier on, those professional cutters. And this will be so addictive, so addictive. They're going to sell out. Use your wire for your pennants. You've got the lovely tree design there as well. That is really, really popular. £11.95. I'm going to sneak in one more bundle for you. Have to sneak in one more bundle. They are selling so quickly at £11.95. Brilliant opportunity on all of that. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Now I've got, oh, look at these. Now this is like and large. They are opposites. Is that what it's called? No, is it? I didn't know that. I didn't see that. I was thinking about Eddie Little and Sid Large, really. Is that the right way round? Eddie?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I'm really showing my age, aren't I, now? Dun, 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 dun. Remember their theme tune and everything. You don't know who I'm talking about, do you, Chloe? Little and Large? Oh, my goodness. Nobody does. Nobody does. Oh,
I do.
Debbie, you do, don't they?
I do.
You do, thank goodness for that. I went to see Little and Large in concert. Well, it wasn't concert, it was a show. I used to go, it was my dad's work. My dad worked in the hosiery industry, and for Christmas we went to see a show, and it was Little and Large and Marty Kane. Now, yeah, she was fabulous, bless her. She was absolutely such a talent. Okay, that's completely taken all the rest of the girls out of the conversation. They've got no idea I'm on about. But love, now these are favourites. Favourites, favourites, favourites. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at this blue magnesite. They're so fabulous. Oh, grab hold of them. They're gorgeous. You've got this fabulous duck egg tone, amazing turquoise tone, and the marbling effect. The marbling effect that you're seeing are just gorgeous. They're really big, sizable gemstones there as well, aren't they? Of course, you've got the hematite on the other side. Now, the magnesite, 20 mil, and you've got 980 carats. Nearly 1,000 carats. It is a huge, absolutely huge for the blue magnesite. And then we also have, there's still 90 carats of those. They're 4 mil. Wonderful. You could simply pop one of the hematites in between the gems, or just use them as you wish. Use them as you want to. If you were, just think about summertime. I mean, you probably wouldn't want necessarily all of those in one strand because it's probably going to be a bit heavy. But I actually really like that. Although I do want to shout, Wilma! Do you know what I mean? When the Flintstones, Wilma wears that fabulous necklace. But I think you've got the look of turquoise here, but you're not paying the price tag of turquoise. You could take a couple of those out and make a real feature. You can have a lovely stretchy bracelet with that. And the hematite, you are always, that really actually, that's got to be done for summer, hasn't it? That has got to be done for the summertime. Your Little and Large kit here for Jewellery Maker is, I think that's an utter winner. A real sensation. Big 20 mil gemstones. And actually, I do jest, because actually if you're wearing that, it's not pulling down on the neckline at all. So 2 strands here, one amazing 20 mil strand. And then you've got the hematite as well. $7.95. If that was a necklace on its own, that glorious blue magnesite, that was $7.95. I would go crazy if I found a necklace that was a price like that. I would be in that shop like a shot. And of course, glorious hematite gemstone in there as well. Do absolutely enjoy. Congratulations if you are taking this right now. Great work. 0800 644 655. Add to your order, and you are absolutely in with a real shot at taking that home today. So congratulations, and let us take a stroll. Come on, let's go and see Debbie, shall we, for the final time, because these hours have absolutely gone so quickly this morning, and I think you need to see everything that Debbie has been working so very quietly, so very well behaved in the well.
Thank you. Sort of.
Well behaved. You've made a lot, Debbie.
Thank you.
This is a bit lovely, isn't it? Yeah, you have actually. So we gave to Debbie, rhodochrosite, we had snowflake obsidian, we had the black lavakite tiger's eye. All of those gemstones in there. And you can see rings, necklaces.
I did a tassel for you.
You did it. Oh, you were. Look at that. I did. You see, I did like those tassels.
Yes.
I said I could have a use for those, and there we go. You see, on the drop earrings, exactly what I was thinking.
And the necklace, tassel necklace, just behind.
Tassel necklace as well.
Like on the picture, though. See?
You've done that. They take me forever. I love doing these, but they take me forever.
Yeah.
You do, but I love. I made my sister one actually. They are gorgeous. And what's your favourite piece? Do you have a favourite?
Probably that tassel one actually, because that's what I wear all the time.
That's the
sort of thing.
They're great. They look so expensive though as well,
and
don't
I think
they?
the gemstones, when they move, they just...
Yeah,
lovely.
They make a noise. That's what I said earlier on. I like it when they make a noise. This is really a standalone piece though, actually, as well. So there's your tassel drop. And then you can see here, you've used sort of the wire to go all the way around
just use
there.
black and red at the front, gizmo together, and then just plain black at the back.
Yeah, everybody needs a gizmo.
Absolutely.
I don't know what I did before I had mine, actually. They're brilliant, aren't they? Now, just to remind you, thank you so much, Debbie.
Pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure to be with you. Don't forget, Debbie's course, of course, with the chainmail's coming up, I think, at the 30th of the month. If you want to book onto the chainmail, give the call centre a ring. And don't forget, whilst you're there, add in your chainmail DVD. It is edition 2. It's the long-awaited chainmail DVD, so do get it whilst it's available. Thank you so much for being with us here today at Jewellery Maker. I've loved every second of it. Thanks for having us. I'll see you again soon. From me, Debbie, and all the crew. Take care.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmoat, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.